All right, everybody, we've got a top 15 matchup for you in the Big 12. It should be a good one. A struggling Houston team, a team that's lost 2 straight games, coming off that loss to Arizona last time. They go on the road to take on Kansas in this top 15 matchup, coming off that shocking loss earlier to Cincinnati. We'll be live for this one over on ESPN. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. My name is jayhawks. If you have never been to one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the channel any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything, any donation, and get to your question right away. Otherwise, I'll just go in the order that you see them vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this one, Houston or Kansas? If you are a member, you can show your support for either one of these teams with the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for Houston and for Kansas. A members-only stream coming out tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Eastern time or 5:30 Eastern, sometime around there. I will let you know. Darren Pierce says Sneakson's been ruled out. Even the starting lineups, Peterson is in the lineup, even with the sniffles. White, Council, Peterson, Tiller, and Badunga for Kansas, and then for Houston, Fleming, Zuzan, Sharp, Tugler, and then Sinak for Houston. So that is your starting 5 for both sides. No surprises there for either side. Again, Kansas coming off that 16-point loss last time. Houston, after starting the season off 23-3, has lost 2 straight games. Still a top 5 team at the moment, but looking to avoid 3 straight losses for the first time in nearly a decade. Yeah, no, that was a dumb decision. Yep, you're right on that one, Sports Ducky. I guess Bradley had no situational management whatsoever. He really did not. He had no situational management. Once they left 2-point game, I think UNC's going to win it. But Louisville, close one. Close one for Louisville. They're on the road against UNC. And we're going to start this game in just a little bit. And appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Has not started yet. Come on, Cards. Let's see what happens here. We're going to see what happens at the end of that game. Rolled out 2 to Hunger. God. Yep. UNC up by 2. At some point, I might be able to. Yeah, at some point, I might do it. UNC is going to inbound this one with 1.3. UNC, can they get this in? Oh, they're having trouble getting it. They do. 0.8. I'll go on the line. Shoot 2. And they got a 2-score game. This one's over, but it should be over at this point, barring a full court heave, barring an absolute miracle. So Houston, Kansas going to get away in a little bit. Again, appreciate all you guys being here for this one. It's going to start on ESPNU and then go over to ESPN. Kansas in the whites, Houston in the blacks. Again, every donation counts toward you make the call, counts triple toward you make the call. I'm going to decide which NHL game we are calling on Sunday afternoon. So, Kansas going right to left, Houston left to right, and we are officially underway at the Allen Fieldhouse in this top 15 matchup. Let's do this thing. Raiders next year, Mendoza's going to help a lot, but they need the offensive line. They need a lot of help on the O-line. Yeah, John Robinson, the new Sear personnel executive. It's not that good. I don't know the staff they're building, but he does have ties to Willis, so another connection there. I think it's obvious he's going to the defense at this point. Kansas wins the tip on the near side. Council goes out wide to White. White gets picked on the right side by Badunga. Goes back up top to below the Council. Near side for Peterson. Peterson looking to work the baseline. He's double teamed on the near side. 6 on the shot clock. Picks up his dribble. Goes up top to Badunga. Badunga back to Peterson. 3 on the clock. 3, 2. He's going to have to pull from 3 from the logo. That one way off the mark, but rebound falls right back to Bryson Tiller and 1. 54% around with Houston to win this one. Tiller gets the board and will have a chance at a 3-point play. Tiller struggled last time out. Only got 4 points in 28 minutes. But Tiller getting that one off the missed 3. And an early foul going against the Cougars after some poor job boxing out. I believe it was Sharp. We got a call for that one. Super Bowl 2 video coming out hopefully this weekend. This weekend it should be out. New video should be dropping tomorrow, but it won't be that one. Free throw is good, so Kansas 3 points for the opening possession. 3-0 your score early on. This one's starting on ESPN News, or ESPNU, and then going over to ESPN once the UNC game ends, which UNC should be in front on that one. Uzan up top. Gives off on the right side to Sinak. Sinak back with Uzan by the logo on the right side. Now gives it off to Tugler. Tugler weaving around to Flemings. Flemings out wide on the right side. 3 balls. Sinak, CC for 3. Can't get it. Tip back, though, staying with Houston by the logo. Goes to your side. Extra pass to the corner. Uzan not going to take the 3 instead. He's going to hold the play here. Let's go, Jokes. Appreciate you tuning. Got Spurs Pistons on Peacock. And got this game nice. Yeah, good money for basketball. Baseline jumper on the right side. That one misses short. Sinak goes over to that trip, and White gets the board. You know, have to review this and that. Yeah, it takes so long, Adrian. It takes a long, long time. Council out wide on the far side by the free throw line for Tiller. Tiller looking to spin around by the third block, loses the handle, push from behind, no call. Sinak gets it off the steal, and back to Houston down the left side. They'll take it down. Looking to go coast to coast. Here's Flemings. Flemings out wide on the right side. 3-ball, sharp, too strong. And then a reach-in foul there over the back, going against Tugler, his first team's second. So Houston 0 for 3 from the field to start. Only shot 36% from the field last game against Arizona. Very inefficient from the field. Big reason why they lost that game by 7 to the Cats. Yeah, UNC wins by 3. Yep. UNC wins. Not surprised on their home floor. Not surprised. Now it's time for Kansas to live on ESPN. Yep. Take it down here for Kansas. And they're going left to right. Houston right to left. Near side goes back up top of the logo. Now whiz around to Peterson. Peterson, his pass to Benunga gets tipped, but Benunga able again. Now looking to drive on the far side. Layup, can't get it. Tight defense there by Houston. And now it's Flemings. Flemings pulls it from the right elbow. Got it. Gets the pick from Tugler, who got the board earlier. First bucket of the game for Flemings. Leading scorer on the team this year, averaging about 16.5 per game. Had 17 last time out. Only 6 for 17 shooting, but he was the leading scorer on the team. Now, baseline cut. Bedunga gives it off to White. He can't get the reverse layup. Right idea there by Bedunga. White, wild layup, and Sinak gets it. Down the right side, now goes off. Up top, Sinak back to the logo. Pick on the left side, set by Sinak. Uzan gives it out to Sinak. He'll try a 3. That one misses short. Sinak struggling from the field. He's 0 for 3 to start. And rebound on the play goes out of bounds. Going back to Kansas. It goes off the hands of Sharp. Pitts getting franchise tagged. I completely get it. You don't know if he's worth a long-term deal yet because new coaching staff, and he's really a one-year wonder after eating nothing since his rookie season. He was good this past season. I get it. I completely get it. You pay him top 5 tight end money. He deserves it. But I won't give him a long-term contract just yet. I completely get that. Look at a drive here on the near side. Council, alley-oop to White. Way too high on that one. And out of bounds, turnover, going back to Houston. Billison Shulman going back to Gainesville for this weekend for Arkansas, Florida. College game day in town for Arkansas, Florida. All right, I like it. I like it. How's it going, RFK? How's it going? Go Bills. Taking it down here is Houston. Houston going right to left. Pick on the right side, set Flemings. Will give it off back up top to Sinak. Sinak going to give it off on the left side to Uzan. Uzan will hold the play. Now goes back by the elbow for Tugler. Tugler, left side, pumping on the 3. Sinak now trying to post from the baseline. Help defense comes. So let's give it off to Uzan in the corner. Uzan guarded by Peterson. Uzan 5 on the clock. Bounce pass down low. Baseline jumper. Sinak blocked. Wants a foul. Not going to get it. Staying with Houston out of bounds at 2.4. But Sinak, the freshman, a rough game for him so far. He's 0 for 4 from the field. Sinak averaging about 10 per game this season. Had 10 last time against Arizona. Tugler from the left, second block. Right off the inbound. Good play. Houston in front, 4-3. Franchise tag? Yep. Franchise tag bets. Yep. That was the right move. You need a lot, though. Yeah, I don't think you're going to stay in top 25 after that. I don't know. Need some help. Pick on the right side, set by Miller. Now driving here, Peterson. He falls down with the contact. No foul. Tight defense there. Pearson trying to drive inside on the near side for the layup. Going back to Houston. Tight defense there as Peterson. Not going to call it on Sinak. There was contact with the elbow. I thought that was a foul. That absolutely was a foul on Sinak. They're not going to call it. I absolutely thought Sinak committed a foul there on Peterson. They're not going to give it to him. Tugler checks out for the moment. 3.5 gone in this one so far. 4-3. Now the game moves over to ESPN. Taking it down here is Flemings. Again, appreciate all you guys being here. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel. Up top of the logo now goes left side on the near side for Flemings. Flemings holds his dribble now, goes out on the left side of Sharp. Sharp gives off Sinak. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow. Blocked. Sinak 0 for 4 from the field to start. And Peterson gets it. Pick the left side, step up Bedunga. Peterson now by the logo. Goes down the far side. Pump fake by the corner. Now working the baseline. Picks up his dribble back to Peterson. It's a bad pass and out of bounds. Back to Houston at the under 16. Get to be at Clemson Park. Could have been a good win. Yep, could have been. High point magic number of 1 for the top seed. Yep. Yep, Winthrop needs 3 things to happen. High Point only needs 1. We're not going to call the High Point game on Thursday. I'll have it on the background. We got Purdue, Michigan State on Thursday, so I'm going to call that instead because that's a big one over on Peacock. But High Point should have the 1 seed on lock, barring anything crazy. The real question is if it comes down to playing Winthrop a third time. I'm terrified of that. Because Winthrop's a darn good team, and I think Winthrop has our number. I don't think we have any answers for Duncombe down low. So, I'm kind of terrified in that rematch. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out. It's on the channel as we try to grow this community even more. 4-3, your early scoreline here. And right now, Sanak has done absolutely nothing. He is 0 for 5 from the field. Houston just 25% from the field after shooting about 35% last game. Sanak 0 for 5. He's 0 for 2 from 3 after going 0 for 5 last game. Sanak has been a rough stretch from 4 for his last 16, dating back to his last 2 games. Malik Willis at 1 for top 25 free agents. I get it. Quarterback, I get it. He's probably going to get a lot of money. He's earned it after the last 2 years in Green Bay. You want to go High Point on a great regular season. Rewards, you have to win 3 more games, and it all means nothing. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. It's weird because we're like 26-4, and it's like I'm not happy. Like, not yet at least. Like, it feels so weird. We're 26-4, and I'm like, I felt happier during other seasons. I'm like, we could be playing better at times. Like, I'm just too worried about Winthrop. I think that's what it is. I'm too worried about Winthrop. If Winthrop goes out, then I'll be like, okay, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this. Getting 4-3 your score. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps us out. It's on the channel. Try to grow this even more. We have a new video out. Go back to 1988 on this one. If you haven't seen it, click that link above. It's a fun one. I appreciate all you guys for the support over the Olympics. How long most hockey games would go if they played endless 3-on-3 OT? Not long. 10 minutes tops. There's so many more chances, so much more open play. 10 minutes tops. So many open opportunities on 3-on-3. It's basically an entirely different sport. It's a very different sport, 3-on-3. Kenneth Walker's at 10. I mean, in terms of talent, he's probably one of the best free agents out there. But obviously, do you want to give a second contract to a running back, a high second contract to a running back? I would. Have no problem with Walker getting it. I have no problem with that. But, oops. How's it going, RFK? Dude, 10-minute 3-on-3 in the NHL instead of 5 minutes plus shootout. I'm with you on that one. I'm 100% with you. 3-on-3 went to NHL went 3-on-3 unless OT regular season will games take that long. No, not at all. 10 more minutes tops. It would actually be quicker than a shootout. I think it'd be quicker than a shootout. Games would not take that long because the play is so much more open. There's a shot every 20 seconds. You do 10 minutes for one season, see how many ties you get. You would not get much. You would not get too many, I would not think. All right, let's do this thing. Back and away the under 16. Again, Houston going right to left, Kansas left to right. Flemings goes back up top, now goes near side, left side, Uzan, back by the logo, gets it. Picking the left side, set by Sacco. Uzan for the third block, floater on the left side, gets the friendly roll. Which Kyle Chalker would go 10-minute 3-on-3 because NCAA doesn't even want to recognize shootout wins anyway. Yep. It would make a lot of sense. You could have watched most of the last stream and sing him a new stream, new name. 3 ball up top, Peterson can't get it. Rebound though, far side 3, Council can't get it to go. You tie Simpson as option, that'd be a terrible pick spot for the Browns. Terrible spot for the Browns. Willis okay, but not there. Not Simpson. Back to Uzan by the logo. Uzan pick on the right side. Set Uzan. Bounce pass down low. Nice feed into the restricted area for Sacco. The Sam Houston transfer. Again, the 2-ended slam. Yeah, USC Upstate and Chelsea Southern tie for the last round of the Big South tournament. They include all 9 teams. They include all 9. There's a playing round with 8 and 9. Is Gardner Webb... So is Gardner Webb not getting a... Really? Wouldn't it be Gardner Webb as the 9? Oh, man. I want to play Gardner Webb in the first round, in the quarters. By the right side by Badunga. Now feeds it to Badunga on the pick and roll. Peterson on that pass, and it's a bad one by Badunga. Looking with the cut for Tiller. I'm going to say fiction, Rob. I'll say fiction. Ooh, 3-on-3 for third OT and beyond. Ooh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that idea, but I think for playoffs, everything should be 5-on-5. Near side here, Uzan. Back by the logo, 9 on the clock. Crossing over here, trying to work on White. From the right elbow, now steps back. Gonna try to step back 3 on the right side. Got it. Houston on a good run right now. An 11-0 run for the Cougars, and Self will call a timeout. Uzan's up to 5, an 11-0 run. No points for Kansas the last 5 minutes. And 19 seconds. They have really been struggling as of late. Hope Pistons come back. We will see on that. Yeah, Ty Simpson will be a bust. If he has to start right away, he's a bust. If he has to start right away, he's going to be a bust. Rams are a great fit for him. And right now, Kansas has not scored their last 5 minutes, 19 seconds. They're just 14% from the field. Yeah, great start for Kansas. You're not kidding on that. You're not kidding there. Five and a half minutes scoring on their home floor. We know this Houston team can play lockdown defense at times. Doing it right now. Play 3-on-3 until someone dies. Wouldn't take long. Would not take long to go 3-on-3. There's so many chances. Because there's no play in the neutral zone. That's the thing. There's no play in the neutral zone in 3-on-3. Yeah, if it's 5-on-5, they win easily. Yep. 5-on-5, I don't think we had any shots off. 3-on-3 benefited the USA so much. But Dongo layup, can't get it, but rebound falls for White. White gets fouled on the shot attempt, and he'll shoot 2. I agree with you there. Cleveland will be wise to go see about Milroe. Got to see how he plays in the preseason. Because I'm not sold on Milroe just yet. Yeah, people asked earlier, like, what does 3-on-3 benefit more? I think because of Hellebuck and because how open the play gets. I said it. I think it favors USA more. 2 free throws for White here. White 86% the line this season at the free throw line. That's second in the conference. He knocks down the first. White 11 points last game on 4 for 5 shooting from the free throw line. First bucket for Kansas in about 5.5 minutes. Now the puck behind the red line in 3-on-3. Ooh. Second free throw. White. Got it. 2 for 2. Now Houston takes it down. Up by 6. Flemings. Working on Council on the left side. Yeah, shootout should not be a thing. No. Shootout's not hockey. Big on the left side set for giving off on the right side. Now back by the logo. Holding here is Rosario. Uzan up top to Sacco. Back to Uzan. Uzan left side to Harwell. Harwell back with the logo. 3 on the clock. Gotta get this off. Pick on the right side. Set as he gets off a deep 3, and that's an air ball. I can't pass it back like a backcourt violation. That'd be interesting. I don't hate that idea. I don't hate that. Go cancel. Let's see my number 2 team that I don't care too much about can do anything. Neither team shooting well from 3 so far. Houston 1 for 5 from behind the arc. Kansas 0 for 3. Kansas will take it down here. It's Council. Shoot after a 3-minute 3-on-3. No, it can't be 3. No, it's too little. Peterson draws the foul. Shooting from the Big 12 logo. 4th foul on Houston already. And Peterson, one of the top players in the country, going to line shooting 2. Averaging 20 per game this year. 79% the free throw line. Peterson, 17 points last game. Did struggle behind the arc. Just 1 for 7 that game behind the arc. Yeah, I can get behind that one too. I can get behind that. First free throw. Got it. Yeah, I think 10-minute 3-on-3. I think it should be 10 minutes 3-on-3, and then if it doesn't, it ends in a tie. For NHL. Second free throw. Got it. They like Apology? Oh, man. Pearson goes 2 for 2. That trip his first 2 points of the game. Kansas 5 for 5 of the line so far. Still no field goals since the opening possession. Driving on the right side here. Flemings stripped and went off his knee. Good play by Council going back to Kansas. First turnover of the game against Houston. We need to sit for a year. Yep, his footwork is still a bit antsy. Kansas, no field goals the last 7 minutes. I just saw the graphic on your screen. Right on cue. Peterson on the near side. He's double teamed. We'll look to go back by the elbow on the near side to Badunga. Badunga now trying to drive inside. Finger roll from the second block on the right side. Can't get it. McCarty gets the board. Gives it off. Now Flemings crosses half court. Bounce pass down low on the left side. Tugler back out wide it goes. Up top to Flemings. Flemings drives. Fouled. Can't get the friendly roll, but we'll get 2. Ties worth the points. Yes. Yeah, ties will be worth a point. First foul on Kansas and Houston with their first trip of the free throw line. Keep debating him like you've got him ahead against the wall. Can the Kings end their 16-game streak? Can they finally do it? We will see. First free throw here for Flemings. Got it. And 85% of the line this season. Yeah, that was Duncombe. Yep, it was. That was Winthrop's Duncombe. That was. You know, he's been a beast down low. He's going to win Big South Player of the Year. No surprises. Second one for the freshman. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rob. I'm so sorry. That's never fun. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, win should be 3. I'm with you on that one. 3 for a win, like soccer does. Yeah, never gets easier. I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. 2 free throws by Flemings are good. 13-7. Here for you, man. And now crossing over here up top. Jackson gives it off on the near side to Peterson. Peterson pick on the left side set. Goes back up top for McDowell. McDowell out wide for Jackson. Back up top to McDowell. Feeds it to the near elbow. White spins around, looking to put up a fadeaway from the Big 12 logo. Too strong. And Kansas, no field goals the last 8 minutes. Oh, no one knows why, RC. No one knows why, because there's no teams in Tennessee. Everyone hates it. It completely devalues the regular season. It's like, yeah, let's put the Big South tournament in a state where it's hard to get to Johnson City. 3 ball, that one's no good. Rebound falls right back by the logo, though, for Houston. Out on the right side, dumping it down low, trying to post up here on Peterson. Can he get around Peterson? He can. Draws the foul, reaching on Peterson. Team second, takes to the under 12. Scuff and Pell, I think it does it like 3 times a week. You know, immobile and barely eating. Yeah, it's the right move then. It's the right move. That's awful. But it's the right move. Yeah, cheap brand Johnson City, yep. Makes no sense because it's not like it's an easy city to get to. There are no teams in Tennessee. Attendance was crap last year. Which, no surprises, it was crap because who cares? It completely devalues. Smaller tournaments should always be at the 1 spot. Yeah, exactly, Billy, yep. Smaller conference tournaments, in a 1-bid league, it should always be at the higher seed. I'm a big believer in that. Now, for big conferences, yeah, I'm fine with it being neutral site. I'm fine with playing in Indy for the Big Ten. I'm fine with playing at the Garden for the Big East. I'm fine with that. Fine with Charlotte for the ACC. But for a 1-bid conference, because of how important the conference tournament is, and the committee already established the fact that the first 30 games do not matter at all, it should always be value the regular season. It should always be at the higher seed. I'm not crisp with a shootout. I'm fine with not having ties, but I'd rather have 3-on-3. It's about quality, not quantity. Amen to that, yep. Other cat went missing and was found... Oh, that's awful, David. That's awful. I didn't know that. Yeah, it centers around major events and NFL nights. Yep. Well, that's the Monday one. Yep, the Monday one he does. Friday he'll do Friday night during football season at least. Put 2 through 9 Johnson City play for 3 days. Where plays high point for the conference now. Oh man, that'd be an insane one. So like a ladder format to some extent, but you got a triple bye. Oh, I don't know about that. What's the cutoff line? I would say if you have not had multiple bids in the last 5 years. That'd be the cutoff line. If you have not had multiple bids the last 5 years. Pac-12 will take place in Vegas? I would think so. I would think they would. And cutoff line is if you have not had multiple bids the last 5 years. So West Coast is fine doing neutral. A-10's fine neutral. Missouri Valley's fine doing neutral. Mountain West, I'm fine with neutral. Cutoff line is if you haven't had multiple bids in 5 years. Scott Hill do Sports Star World Cup final? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely he will. Yeah, that's horrible, David. Just want to live to see my new car. Oh, man. That's terrible. It never gets easier putting him down. Never gets easier losing a bet. For a while, I'll never have. Because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Part of a while, I will never get a bet. I just don't want to deal with that. Be too sad. All right, 13-7 your score, the under 12. Again, appreciate all you guys. If you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. For to die than be a vegetable the rest of my life. I get that. I completely get that. You know, I don't want to be a vegetable. Oh, you threw it my stream? Oh, yep. Nope. Nah, you're good. Nah, you should be okay. And Kansas, no field goals since the opening possession. It's been 8 minutes. No Starch Madness. I might make an exception for Starch Madness. I might make an exception for the Big Sky. Yeah, St. Mary's going to roll until they get a better offer. We're going to leave it. Oh, no, Santa Clara's been pretty good. We're going to be on the call for that game on Wednesday. Santa Clara, St. Mary's going to be on the call for that one. Baseline jumper on the right side for Houston. And can't get the friendly roll as it rattles out. But then a bad pass. Turnover number 5 already for Kansas. Tiller throws that ball away. Fleming's down. Layup on the left side. Blocked. Put back, though, is in. And Houston up by 8. Arch Madness fine with that. Arch Madness fine with that from Missouri Valley. Bread and potatoes get the 1 seed. I go bread. You're probably a wet fruit. You're a wet fruit. Up top here, St. Mary's up Gonzaga. I'm not sure. I hope they do, but I doubt it. Peterson on the far side. Crossing over here by the court logo. Pump fake gets around Sharp. High layup. Can't get it. The second chance circles in. Does a 7-20. First field goal for Kansas since the opening possession. Just 2 field goals the first 9 minutes. Took 8.5 minutes for them to get their second. Down to a 6-point game. Up top it goes. Flemings out wide on the right side for Sharp. Sharp baseline floater. Can't get it. The tip in. Can't get that. And White gets the board. White taking it down. Looking on coast to coast. Now kicks it out wide on the far side for McDowell. Peterson up top for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Houston on the left side. Mercy Miller. Miller going coast to coast. Miller. High arcing floater. Can't get over the hands of Tiller, but gets his own board. Blocked from behind. They're going to get a foul on Kansas. Number 3 on them, I should say. Yeah, please scream me. Yep. Put me in ashes. Yep. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know what I want to do just yet with that. Obviously, hopefully, I have a long ways to go. Yeah, trying to give him a great 24-second shot clock song. It would, yes. Yeah, with the beat, yeah. I think they already similar to do it with the beat. Pac-12 Ant-Man with Vegas. I could see that. 1-on-1 weekend, one the other weekend. I definitely see that. First free throw, got it. Now you're Wafford, Summer. Now you're Wafford. Okay. Second free throw coming up. For Miller. Miller, 71%. Peterson, 2 fouls already for him. He'll ride the bench early. Miller knocks down both. 17-9 your score. Taking it down here, Council. Council goes back by the logo to Jackson. Jackson crossing over, looking to drive on the far side. Goes back by the free throw line to White. White from the second block, layup, foul. Late call there on the foul. I think they'll get Tugler on that one. Team's 5th, and he'll shoot 2. Yeah, that's a cool name. Mercer Miller is a very cool name. So White going to the line, the 86% free throw shooter. Where he's 2 for 2 today, looking to make it 4 for 4. Get it back down to a 6-point game. Last one I not go through, RFK. Last one not go through. There got sensing death. Oh man. Yeah, they're smart. They're smart animals. They know. Kings win tonight. The Bulls will be the only team yet to win a game in February. Who would have thought that for start 5-0? Yeah, last one I go through, RFK. Not sure why. Second free throw. White, 4 for 4 today. A 38 for his last 41. One of the best free throw shooters in the nation. Knocks down both. 6-point game. Out wide on the right side. All right, that one went through. Let me get to that in just a second. Miller. Yeah, I know what that one's called. Summer, I know what that one's called. Uzan. From the right elbow. Sadak. Back up top to Uzan. Uzan gives it off. Sacco. Sacco 6 on the clock. 5 on the clock now. Double team. Back by the logo. You have to put up a half-court heave for three with the clock winding down off the rim. Tip back to Jackson. Jackson taking it down the far side. AC tournament chase center. Oh, no. We got to keep that in North Carolina. Finger roll. Got it. Council. You want to get good attendance at chase center. You will not get good attendance. You got to keep it in North Carolina. That's where most of the teams are. You have 5-minute OT starting at 5-5 for every minute you lose a player on each side. And for every minute? Oh, no. So you get one-on-one by the end? No. Feed down low. Nice cut. Miller. Get it. Back up to a 6-point game. Yeah, I don't get that RFK. That doesn't make any sense. Probably Weberry. Summer. Probably Weberry. Now, soccer, I wouldn't mind that. Where every 10 minutes you go until it gets to 7-on-7. Is he turning Brooklyn? Not crazy about it. Not crazy about it at all. Should always be in North Carolina. 3 ball from the far corner. Can't get it all falling down. McDowell. And Kansas yet to make a 3 so far. Right, they got to Brooklyn before. No one was happy about that. Didn't really work. Rosario now driving on the left side. Rosario picks up his rule at the block. Looking for someone to give it off to. And does back up top. For Sharp. Sharp feeds away from the free throw line and settle for that shot. Rebound by Badunga. No, not in California, no. Got to keep it North Carolina. Maybe DC, but it's got to be North Carolina for me. Kansas gets the second chance after the missed slap. No one boxing out Trey White. Back down to a 4-point game. White looking sharp so far. Again, no Peterson since he's got 2 fouls. How's it going, Andrew Cuffin? Appreciate you tuning in. SC tournament Houston or Dallas? Don't hate it. I don't hate that at all. AC in Dallas? No. Would not want that. So Raspberry. Oh. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Summer. Yep. AC tournament in Florida? Yeah, don't hate that. Layup from the right side. Got the friendly roll Uzon. 21-15. In Alaska, yes. We got to put it in Alaska. And Jake Carfan gives a membership. Appreciate you, man. Which NHL game do you want? Jake on the call for this one. Appreciate you. Which NHL game do you want in London? Yeah, Fleming's. He'll go lottery. He's a good player. I like watching him. Up top, Council looking to drive inside here. Council draws the contact. Offensive foul. Call it a charge. Big 12 in Vegas. I think there's no teams in Nevada. I'm not crazy about putting a tournament in a state that doesn't have any teams. West Side Story matchup. All right, Jets and the Sharks. I love it. I love it. Appreciate you, man. In Beijing, yes. Appreciate you with that one. So offensive foul. They're going against Kansas. 21-15 your score at the under 8. And Kansas 0-for-5 from 3, just 23% from the field. And Peterson already with 2 fouls. Yeah, I think Fleming's game translates very nicely to the NBA, from what I can tell so far. His game translates extremely nicely. Phoenix, I mean, I would love Phoenix. I think Phoenix is actually a pretty good spot for that, because you have 2 teams in Arizona. Also, weather is good, so you don't have to worry about that in terms of flights. I think Phoenix can work very well, actually. Fly outside an aircraft carrier. Yeah, definitely want to be decided. You want to be decided by winds and condensation. Yeah, that's what you want. You want your tournament to be decided by the wind and condensation. Gonzaga St. Mary's win on Wednesday. Gonzaga St. Mary's Saturday nights for the 1 seed. Oh, man. Well, St. Mary's as a Santa Clara. That's going to be a tough game. We're going to be on the call for that one. We were going to be on the call for that game. So, excited for it. On the call for that one after the St. John's game. Yeah, Pac's give a school in Nevada anymore. Pac's not going to... Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Man. Swag tournament in France at Little Princess's 8th wedding. Makes sense in Big 12 doing it there? You know, I forgot they're not going to have a school. You're right on that one. My bad. You're right on that one. I totally forgot. I guess this pack's pretty geographically compact. That Vegas is not too far of a travel, relatively speaking. But, yeah, no, if they don't have a team in that state, you're right on that one. I forgot they're not going to have a team in Nevada anymore. Yeah, Thunder Snow, yeah. Oh, man. Thunder Snow to selling a game. Can you imagine? Santa Clara winning in? I think for both Santa Clara and St. Mary's, you win this game you're in. I think for both those schools, winning in. Never did, though. I think Vegas borders the states. I think they border pretty much every state. Nevada borders every state. So it's a little bit different. But if we have each fan base flying for a neutral game, I think that's why, yeah. It's not my craziest. It's not the craziest pick, but Vegas is a pretty easy hub city. Mac and Sacramento. It's a pretty easy hub city. It's easy to get to. That's a good tourist destination. First tourist of Big 12. If you can't keep it where it is right now, easily Dallas. Easily Dallas. Yeah, Suns scored 77 last night. That was a rough one. I was debating going to that game. I was like, thank God I did not. Yeah, the Suns, they're not getting a top 6 seed. No chance on that. No chance to get a top 6 seed at this point. Too many injuries. Heck of a season, though, for the Suns, I got to say. I did not expect them to be in the running. I got to remember that. I got to remember that when I watch the Suns play. I did not expect them to be this good at the start of the season. I don't think anyone did. So, they've already beaten the over-under on wins. So I got to remember that. Flemings, from the right side, goes up top for Sanak. Sanak, we're going to drive inside, work the baseline, bounce pass down low on the right side. Sacco puts it up, can't get it. Rebound falls for Jackson. I think with this class, I'd rather miss the playoffs, honestly, for the Suns. If you miss the playoffs, potentially get a top 4 pick with this class, I mean, you could do some damage. Versus making the playoffs and just getting bounced right away. First 4 to a co-host? No, probably not. No, Datum pays too much money for it. Jackson feeds it to the near side. Tiller. Down low. Badunga. Misses the dunk. Good look there as he got behind Sacco. But missed the dunk completely. Right, Utah's Pac-12 extreme northern edge. Yep. Flemings now. Driving left side. Gets by Peterson, who's on 2 fouls. So he can't do too much, but does make the stop there. So he has to fade away for that one. No good. Taylor gets the board. Gives off to Jackson. Jackson from the far elbow goes back up top. Peterson. He'll float it up. It's a wild shot from the far elbow, but somehow got it. Peterson up to 6. How's it going, Detroit? Appreciate it tuning in. Case your Big 12. Well, it sells out. I don't hate it. 16 inches in my area. Man, roads are clear. Paid 160. How my driveway and sidewalks clear. They cleared my car too. Oh, wow. That's awesome. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Near side corner. Back up top. Sacco. You know, my parents live in New York, and it's just... Man, it's a disaster right now. Reverse layup, got it. Good pump fake by Sanak. How's it going, Lou? Appreciate you tuning in. You have the Suns playing chances when they come back? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've not seen that one, JP. I've not seen that one. Peterson on the far side goes back up top to Badunga, back to Peterson on the pick and roll. Now feeds it out wide. Good pump fake. Tiller. Look to drive now on the far side. Post it up on Sanak. Kicks out near side. 3 ball. McDowell got it. First 3 of the game for Kansas. It's down to a 3-point game. Starting to find their rhythm from the field after... Not making one for 8.5 minutes. Snowing today in Philly. Yeah, Northeast got hit hard. I know all New Jersey got hit hard. Only an inch. That's not too bad for New Hampshire. It's not too bad. Flemings, back up top. Not the greatest pass. But able to find his man Sharp. He gets his man in the air. Gets Jackson in the air for the 3, but can't get it to go. Open 3. Can't get off the drill. Badunga gets the board. And now near side Jackson looking to drive here. Layup high off the backboard. Can't get it. Sanak gets the board. Now take it down the right side. Here is Uzan. Yes, he's great, Nashville. Yes, very good. You can put it in Atlanta, too, but Nashville's great. Flemings. Now posting up. Trying to. Waving off the post. Going to try a long 2. Sanak over the hands of Tiller. Got it to go on the left side. You have Sal, you first year during the WAC 6 and 10. Showing the next 2 games. The CBI champions a couple of years ago against High Point. Stripped away. Uzan gets it back. Uzan taking it down. Gives off on the near side, on left side, Sharp, back on top of the logo to Uzan. Uzan, on the right side, to Sanak. Sanak pulls up from the right elbow over the hands of Tiller, can't get it. Tiller closes down in time, but Duncan gets the board. The scribbers are crazy with the Jack Hughes, so I did see that, yep. Crazy how that worked out. We're living in the Matrix. Jackson, near side, bounce pass. They're going to kick ball on Flemings. So staying with Kansas here, trying to hit Badunga. Kick ball's the call. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps us out a ton on the channel as we try to grow this community even more. Inbound underneath. Peterson gives it off to the near elbow to Badunga. So on the near elbow now, gives it back to Peterson. Pick on the right side of Badunga and try a running 3. Peterson, wild shot. Not sure what that was. McCarty gets the board. And gives it off here to Uzan. The Spurs about to Beat the Pistons. Two of the best teams in basketball. Uzan, logo 3, can't get it. Now their team shoot well from 3, just 1 3 made for each side. Rebound, though, falls right back for Houston. Flemings can't get the layup on the right side. Pearson will take it down. Pearson working the baseline, double team, floater. Baseline floater, can't get that one. Pearson's struggling so far with 6 points and 2 fouls. And now coast to coast, missing on the steal attempt, and Flemings will get the easy slam as a result on the right side. Flemings up to 6. Crossover, bad steal attempt, uncontested dunk. Now by the free throw line, Badunga, he'll drive inside, he gets the slam. McCarty gets out of the way, trying to avoid a foul. Badunga, his first bucket of the game after starting 0 for 4. Nate Fleming, 16 points, so he's at 6 right now. White, 2 threes. Well, we'll see. Right, it's not related to the one from now. Nope, not related to that one. Who's on up top? It goes. McCarty. Sanak. Sanak holding it here. We'll give it up by the logo on the right side to Uzan. Uzan holding the play. 10 on the clock. You what are the odds they both win 2-1 in OT against Canada? I love it. It's even better the second time. Sharp. Crossover. Won the shot clock. Got to get this off. That's a shot clock violation. Sharp was not sharp on that one. Completely unaware of his surroundings. Shot clock violation. We go to the under 4 timeout. 27-22 your score. And neither team well from 3. Houston 1 for 9. Kansas 1 for 7. 27-22. Big South makes a play for some of the D2 schools to rebuild the football conference, except for losing as many as they did. Well, they merged with the Ohio Valley Conference, so I think it's going to be more of that. Just combining with other conferences. How much do they go the D2 route? I don't think they go that route. I think they would have done that. They would have done that before. So they've had a chance to do it for the last 20 years, and they haven't done it. So I'd be surprised. I mean, I think they could poach to me Sun schools, but other than that, I don't see it. The Big South's not really like... I mean, they just changed commissioners after their commissioner left after 40 years, so... Interesting times in the Big South. Very interesting times. They got to worry about losing High Point. I think that's what they got to worry about. Because if you lose High Point, you're down to 8 schools. Then all of a sudden, you're in danger. You're in serious danger at that point. I think we'll have to remember when the time comes. I did play 46 games for Colorado, now the Devils, oddly enough. Yeah, A10, I think at some point they'll reach out. I think at some point we're going to make an invite. High Point leaves Winthrop and Longwood jump ship. I don't know. I don't think they would. I couldn't see it. Winthrop doesn't have the resources. Neither does Longwood. So I would be very surprised if they do. High Point's really the only school that has a chance to jump. You can't score for 7 on 3s. It's not great. Want to join the ACC? I want a free win. I'd love to join the ACC. I would love it. Might lose for a little bit, but I would love it. Are you kidding me? I'd love to go to the big leagues. You know, he was having the time of his life. Yes, he was really fucky. Yes, he was. The film this time, the crew a clam chatter released with PCP unknowingly. Wait, what? Oh, God. But they're already a member in men's lacrosse. Yep, there's a relationship there. I think we're going to go at some point. I think in the next 10 years. Right, where do they go? A10. It's going to be A10 or bust. They're not going SoCon. Trade Stanford to the Big South. You know, High Point, if they're going to go conferences, they're going A10. Start a conga line at the hospital. You don't think that was how Titanic went? I don't think that's based on a true story. Watch, I'm going to go to the Northeast Conference. I would want to fire a Rady if we did that. James Cameron's assistant director kept talking to him on walkie-talkie. Despite the fact she was in front of him and attacked him with a pen, man. Oh, yeah, good fit. Yeah, it's a very good fit. It's an extremely good fit. With all the Northeast kids that go, you know, A10 is the most logical fit. I think if High Point makes the tournament this year, I think A10. Oh, Winthrop and Longwood, if when High Point leave, ooh. I see CAA. I see CAA. White, pump fake on the 3 on the near side. He'll try a shot, fouled. Gonna get McCarty on that one. Team 6, 2 free throws for White. Just 4 for 4 at the line already. So the Duke Notre Dame game in South Bend dressed as a police officer. I don't think Notre Dame is winning that game, so I don't think it has anything to worry about. Kansas band play the Universal Pictures fanfare. I love that. Yeah, I don't know that story, David. I did not know that one. 2 free throws here for White. Future AC members side point. I can't see any right now. Turning chances now. 40%. First one's good. I'm going 58% Winthrop, 40% High Point, 2% other. I don't even know what the other would be, but 2% other, 40% High Point, 58% Winthrop. Those are my chances. Peterson checking out. Charleston. Yeah, I could see Charleston maybe at some point. Want to expand a bit more in the South. Well, that's good, David. Second free throw. Got it. White, 6 for 6 to the line tonight. Pearson probably out for the rest of the half on 2 fouls. Yeah, Kelsey, that was a mistake not calling timeout. Yeah, West Florida's already D1 outside football, so they can jump to Big South, obviously. They could. They could. You have a bit more leeway with football. Bounce pass down low, trying to hit Sanak, too far behind him on the pass by Sharp. Kansas gets the steal. Council picks it up at the free throw line. Now goes back up top on the near side of Jackson. Jackson crossing over here on the left side. Picks up by Bedunga. Now goes out wide. McDowell across court. Nice find. White. Step back 3. And we're all tied up at 27. Why only ranking number 21? Because they don't have any quad 1 wins and only 1 quad 2 win. That's why. Vermont A10? Oh, I can see that actually. I can see Vermont A10. They're the class of the America East and have been for quite some time. Trey White knocking that one down. Crossover here now goes near side. 3 ball. Sharp. Too much. Kansas has not led since 3-0. They have a chance here. Taking it down as Council. Gives it off near side. Bedunga. Double team. Goes up top. Jackson. Jackson crossing over. Pick on the right side by Bedunga. Now goes out. 3 ball. McDowell contested. Can't get it. 1:07 to go. Rebound falls for Sharp. Houston has a timeout, so use it or lose it. Vermont's building a new arena. I would say A10 might make sense. School doesn't have the money. Yeah, they need a new arena. It's easy to make, David. Yeah, it is easy to make. On the right side, Sharp. Up top for Sanak. Sanak on the right side gives it off to Uzan. Uzan 9 on the shot clock. Driving here. Floater from the 3rd block. Can't get it. Too strong. Houston struggling from the field as of late. Now Kansas pushing the floor quickly. In transition, foul. Council. St. Peter's trying to get a better conference after the Elite 8 run because they don't have the arena or the money to do it. That's why. They don't have the money or the arena. 1 run does not a conference make. Chinese food? I'm not really a Chinese food guy. I like rice. After you ever go to the MWC, I'm going to say no. Be a bit of a lateral move. First one here for Council at the line. They're shooting very well at the free throw line tonight. First one's good in Kansas in front. Right now, Jayhawks 10 for 10 at the free throw line. Have not missed yet. They're 76% on the season. Chance to go 11 for 11 here. And Council will get it done. How's it going, Daniel? Appreciate you tuning in. It's better than the Northeast, but by how much is the question? By how much in terms of what could offer? Timeout called by Houston. Add some meat, vegetables, and egg. Yep, there you go. Let's do a half turn when the time comes. A 9-0 run for Kansas. Yeah, NEC is definitely one of the weakest conferences. Yeah, 1 week till conference tournament starts. Can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that, RFK. Do a halftime read. Yeah, Merrimack was a bit surprised. Yeah, same here. I get you, Big Corey. I get you on that one. I get you. Right, it feels a bit like D1, but you're still always going to be a 15 or a 16 seed. Northeast kind of spare not much Menace history. I get you there. Let's see who's doing this game. High Point to new conference. Ace Sun, no, that's a lateral move. A10 is the most realistic. ACC would never take us. Phil Rivers Sun coming to NC State. Can't wait for him to be in the NFL. My cold skull Rivers to return about 5 to 6 years. When he's 50 years old. Oh, man. Oop. I figured who we're going to rate the halftime break. Spurs would have got the under? All right. Conference tournaments, I love that time of year. I love it. 8 segments to the shot clock and the game clock. Spurs run got the under. All right. The 8-10 makes the most sense. 7 threes for Devin. Wow. Crossover by the logo. Holding the play up top is Flemings. Go on the right side. McCarty. Gives it off up top to Uzan. Uzan crossing over here. 5 on the clock. Looking to drive on the left side. Uzan losing the handle. Will be a travel call. Another turnover on the play for Houston. It's not scored in quite some time. Some of the D3 schools try and pull an Ivy move. It's D1. I'd be surprised by that. No, I'd be very surprised. All 90 of his kids playing for the Colts. Because of the scholarships, I'd be very surprised. D3, no scholarships. D1, all scholarships would be tough. 10 to go. Peterson will just roll this one down. Pick it up at half court. Peterson, quiet half for him. They'll drive inside. Peterson floats it up. Easy floater there. And Kansas sends the half on an 11-0 run. So 3/4 court heave is no good. 31-27 Jayhawks on their home floor. And Miller a bit slow to get up for Houston. It's a huge expense. Yes, it is. An 11-0 run. Ivy League has no scholarships. But they have the facilities. They have the facilities. And the rivalries and the history. I don't think they would do that. Most likely D3 to move it to D1 or D2. Trinity, maybe? Oh, Trinity? Mary Hardin? MIT, maybe? Alright. I'll do the halftime raid. Other than 8-10 will comments to take High Point that we would realistically move to? Probably none. CAA, I don't want to go to CAA. CAA is a step up, but Flow Sports, no, I don't want that. You know, I don't think so. Yeah, grandfathered in, yeah. With no schollies, yeah, Ivy's the exception to the rule. All right, we're going to raid this guy. Let me just make sure he's still on. And we'll go from there. We're going to raid this guy. His name is Degenerate Takes. You know, I'd be surprised if that would be. Definitely not Chicago. Chicago gave up their athletics. Oh, I love that show, Connor. I love that show. That was a great show. Love that show. Yeah, CA's fallen too. CA's definitely fallen. Yeah, its cholesterol was great. All right, we'll be back for the second half in about 12 minutes' time. Perhaps Ivy's got a ton of money. Yeah, that always doesn't help. Or that always doesn't hurt, I should say. 31-27. Kansas up by 4. See you guys in 13 minutes for the second half over on ESPN. Oh, wait, did the guy leave? Hang on. If the guy left, we'll try a different one. Hang on. If the guy left, we'll try a second raid. Give me a second here. Let's try a second raid. Let's try a second raid. If he left... Who else is doing this game? Anyone doing this one? Missouri Valley, that's too far away. Too far away to do it. Too far away from everything else. Alright, who is doing this one? I don't see anyone. Yeah, it's still like protected March Madness. Yep, I like it. I like it, at least when it comes to Kalshi. At least when it comes to Kalshi, I like it. Yeah, D3, it's going to be tough because going from no scholarships to scholarships, especially now with the NIL era, it's so hard to do it. D2, I could see. But D3 with no scholarships, starting from the ground up, pretty much impossible. All right, I'll save the voice. Hopefully it comes back. If not, we'll come back in 9 minutes. All right, everyone, welcome back to the start of the second half. 31-27 your score at the halftime break. Houston just 1 for 10 from the field. Kansas ending the half on an 11-0 run. It has been a back-and-forth game. Kansas went over 8.5 minutes to the field goal, and yet they lead by 4, even despite all of that. White with 11, he leads the way for Kansas. Peterson with 8 on just 3 for 10 shooting. 2 fouls for him, 2 on Council. For Houston, 2 on Tugler, Sharp, and Harwell. Sharp just 0 for 6 from the field. He's had a rough game so far. Second leading scorer on the team, averaging over 16 per game. Can't find his rhythm here. But 31-27 your score. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Kansas this time is going to be going right to left. Houston left to right. Again, if you haven't seen today's video, click that link above. First vid in over a week. Finally able to get one out. We should have one coming out tomorrow as well. Again, daily content resuming going forward. Appreciate all you guys being here. Again, every donation counts as tripled toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling for NHL on Sunday. Blackhawks against the Mammoth. Jets, Sharks, or Blues against the Wild. Help me decide which one we're doing. $10 or more gets in on the LED board as well, so just something to keep in mind. $10 or more for the LED board. 59% of you rhyme with Kansas to hold on to this 4-point lead on their home floor. And for Kansas, try and bounce back after a loss from Cincinnati. And Houston, again, they've lost 2 straight games, have not lost 3 straight in a while. I did not see anything about that, RFK. I did not see anything about that. All right, let's do this thing. 31-27 your score. Houston going to inbound this one from the far side, and we're back underway here at the Allen Fieldhouse. Pearson, he's got 8. He's got 8 points so far. 2 fouls, but 8 points. And here's Uzan. Uzan, pump fake. Now look to drive inside, feeds off at the far elbow. Gives it off back behind the arc to Tugler up top. Tugler pick on the right side, set. Gives it off to Flemings. Flemings from the near elbow. Back out to Tugler from the second block on the right side. Baby hook up Badunga. Way too little on that one, but he got fouled by Badunga. Not sure if that's a shot or a pass. Either way, it is a foul nonetheless. Pearson's 0 for 4 from 3 this game. He's struggling behind the arc. He is out there to start the second, though. Will be a shot attempt, so 2 free throws coming up. Here for Tugler. Neither team missed a free throw in that first half. Very clinical at the line. Both these teams about 77% on the season at the line. Tugler's 65% on the year. He knocks down the first. Got a football score, 31-28. Into the students section. Second free throw for Tugler, and that one's good. Nothing but net on both. Good free throws here to start for Houston. 31-29. Your score. Pearson will take it down, and they're going right to left. Peterson gives off near side to Council. Council back to Tiller on the left elbow, back to Badunga on the right elbow. Badunga gives off to Peterson. He's double teamed to the right corner. Finds his man up top, Tiller. Near side looking for White, but tipped away by Fleming. Staying with Kansas with 11 on the shot clock. Look forward to conference tournaments next month. I can't wait for that, too. Conference tournaments and the NCAA. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be fun. Going to be a lot of fun. There is an exception. If High Point does make it and they play in Greenville, I might make an exception because I might go to that. But other than that, I should be okay. But Duncan double teamed on the left side in the corner, but a blocking foul there called on Sanak. Working with Tugler. Had a good job on the double team, but then did a little bit too much after that. I didn't see anything. Again, I didn't see anything about that, RFK. I saw nothing about that. 31-29. For the blocking foul there. Believe they're going to get Sanak on that one. Up top, it goes by the free throw line for Council. Council crossing over here. Driving on the right side. Picks up his dribble at the right elbow. Looking for someone to give it off to and does. Finds Tiller. Tiller loses the handle, but a reaching foul. And Houston can't believe it. Fleming thought that was clean, but that'll be team second. Sampson's like, where's the foul? Let's check. You know, we got make contact with the wrist. High Point is close to Phoenix. There are no regionals close to Phoenix. I already checked on that. There's nothing close to Phoenix. Council crossing over on the left side. Gives it off. Tiller. Out wide on the right side for White. He's got 1-3 today. Going to give it off instead to Council. Council 8 on the clock. Council gets him on the pump fake. Alley-oop. Good feed to Tiller on the right side. Tiller with the slam on the pass from Council on the alley-oop. How's it going, Cujo? From Broncos Country. Appreciate you, man. Tiller up to 5, 33-29. Now Fleming's down the far side. Open for 3. Not going to take it. Instead, Sanak going to try and post up. Now goes back up top. Pump fake the 3 again. Fleming's. They've gotten some good looks from 3 this possession. Not taking them. Tugler. Bounce pass by the free throw line. No look pass. 3 ball. Sharp. Near side. Got it. Bypassed a few threes there, and Sharp. Finally Sharp on that one. His first 3 of the game. Appreciate you, Cujo. Yep. Yesterday was a great stream. Yesterday was great. The Olympics were great. Yesterday was absolutely phenomenal. And these Olympics were so much fun to call. Can't wait for 28. Layup there on the right side. Council can't get it to go. Houston gets the board. They'll go quickly down the floor. Coast to coast. Flemings blows the layup. White. Outlet pass. Straight feed to Council from 60 feet out. What a find there by White. And it's back up to a 3-point game. Now, we had some fun on the Olympic streams. We had a lot of fun on the Olympic streams. It went really well. 3-point shooting cost us 9 against Spurs. Yep. Yeah, that's... you can't win if you can't shoot the 3 in the NBA, especially against a team like the Spurs. Still geeked out about that? Yeah, me too. Me too. That was awesome. That was an incredible moment. Still can't believe it happened. I cannot believe it happened yesterday. Tugler. I cannot believe we actually did that. Tugler, bad pass on the far side, picked off White. He'll go coast to coast in for the steal. Lay-in, got it. Kansas up by 5, largest lead of the day. Poked a hole in his parachute. Which winner in many events of summer? Yep, I wish so too. Summer's more chaotic. The winner is timeout called by Houston. Sampson looks to settle things down. But the Winter Olympics, there's not a lot. It's curling all the time, and then it's nothing really, especially the second week. Once you get to the second week, not a lot's happening. Or at least half the events. Like, it's funny, look at the Paralympics, there's like 6 events. The Paralympics, there's maybe 6 events. It actually is kind of crazy. Like, sled hockey is not a thing for the women. Para ice hockey is not a thing for the women. Like, there's para-alpine skiing, para-biathlon, para-cross-country, para-ice hockey, para-snowboard, and then wheelchair curling. That's it. That's all they got. Right, miss sports if we don't multicast. Yep. Winter, you don't miss anything. Winter, you could theoretically do everything. Like Utah 2034, I can probably do everything. We'll do the para-ice hockey, though. We'll be able to do at least the USA games in that. A good amount of them, I should say. A good amount of the games. Right, winter, you can watch almost everything. Yeah, summer hands out 350, winter hands out 115. Big difference. So is that like 2.5 times, roughly? Close to 3 times. Close to 3 times the difference. Or as far as events. Obviously, you got the team sports and whatnot, so. If it was about the like if every player got a medal and you're counting that, then it's way more. Because there's very few team events in the Winter Olympics compared to summer where there's a lot. Winter sports have to be on ice or snow. Yes. Yes, they do. People care more about summer. One of the things I care more about summer, I think it's that the rest of the world, there's a lot of places where you can't really train because there's no snow. Yeah, World Baseball Classic wraps up the day of the first 4. I have not decided what we're doing yet. Depends on the numbers. Depends on 2 things. Number 1, wheelchair speed skating. I would love that. Depends on 2 things. Number 1 is the USA in the final. USA's out in the final, we do first 4. Number 2, what are the streaming numbers like? I'd be dumb not to do the final over the first 4 if the numbers are like what we got for the Olympics, where I got 150,000. What other events can they add? Bandy? You can add bandy. It's like hockey, but on a football field. Yeah, bandy's really good. They can add that. Speed skiing, but people die during that. Right, without making things mixed double. Right, yeah, bandy, you could add. Your King step, they're losing rate for 16. Man, no one beats the King 17 times in a row. Yeah, bandy, speed skiing, if you were gonna do that, but I mean that's a bit dangerous. Very dangerous, actually. Someone building you. Yeah, bandy's good. Bandy should be added. You got like 10,000 extra views for the stream. I did. Yep. And the last stream made it was really good. The last stream was really good for the Olympics. Like, obviously, if the World Baseball Classic draws those numbers, then we'll do that. If not, I don't think it will. If not, we will do the first 4. It depends, obviously, if the USA makes it. USA makes it to the final, that could change the equation. How's it going, Vita? Appreciate you tuning in. Take it down here is Flemings. Flemings gives it off on the near side. King of the mountain. Up top here for Tugler. Tugler gives it off. Uzan. Out wide. Open for 3 is Sanak. Got it. Back-to-back 3s by the Cougars. They're traveling with me until the 4th of July. Nice. Is that the TwitchCon in Chicago? Or is that in June? Subwall fight? That'd be interesting. Peterson. Gives it up top to Council. Council by the left side. Gives it up at the free throw line to Tiller. Tiller, floater. Can't get it. Can he keep it in play? Cannot. Out of bounds. Go back to Houston. Let me go to an Olympic channel like I did for April 1st. Yeah, no, I want to do that again. I do want to do like April 1st. I put out all the videos that have nothing to do with football. I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be a cool tradition. April 1st are the videos about nothing to do with football. I don't want judges on that. I don't want events where judges decide stuff. Up top here for Sanak. Goes off near side to Uzan. Uzan. Out wide back to Uzan. Picking the left side set. Now pulls it up back up top. Tugler back to Uzan. Gets picking the right side from Tugler. Looking for the alley-oop. Not there. It's going to go baseline. Sanak tries to find Tugler. Cutting. Can't do it. Poked away. Council will take it coast to coast. Council blocked from behind, but a foul is called. All right, NHL this year? Yep. April 1st, do a video about Churchill Open Bear. Yes, that's what I need to do. 3-on-3 hockey league for basketball. But they already have 3-on-3 hockey. It's called overtime. United Streaming Alliance, so THC? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, man. A video about actual Jaguars and Garrett's. I should do that. Ice plunge? Whoever stays under longest wins. Oh, that's not dangerous at all. Oh, I know how I feel about that, V-Dub. That seems like it's dangerous, because especially if they're driving. Especially get on the road and you have to drive. I know they stopped sales for alcohol at certain points, but video on the controversy that never happened. Like a dumb decisions video on a team going for down by 2 points, but there was no 2-point conversion back then. Yeah, a lot of receivers in that one, Dexter. Yep, a lot of good receivers there. And then Tiananmen too, yeah. So 2 free throws coming up here. They're actually going to call goaltending. So goaltending, so this is an and 1. And Council gets it, back up to 5. They call goaltending on that layup attempt. And the and 1 is good. Polar bear plunge. Polar bear wrestling. Sharp. Near side goes back up top. Sanak picks up his dribble. Gives up on the logo to his on. Back to Sanak. Pump fake on the 3. Closed down by Tiller. They'll reset the play here. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce pass on the far side. Goes for Flemings. Flemings tries a step back over White. Too short. Tight defense there by White. Council gets the board. He'll now hold it here on the left side. Council crossover pick on the right side. Set. Council looks to drive Council for the baby hook. Looking for the alley-oop now instead. Foul as Tiller tries the dunk. Wow, with speed skiing, they tried it in 1988 and people died. That did not go through, JP. That's going to go through so many Hunger Games. Dog sled racing? That just feel like I did a run. Peter would probably throw a fit on that. You see me hawking in the ice plunge. Yeah, King snapped the streak. We go the under 16 timeout. 40-35 your score. 2 free throws coming up here for Taylor when we get back. Yeah, speed skiing 1988. Someone died during that. That'd be BPA, yeah, exactly, yeah. Or no, 92. Not 88, 92. Right, demonstration on that, yes. Yes, I did do that too, JP. I did it right. Ski orienteering. Toilet races is a sport? Oh, God. Toilet races. No. No, let's not do toilet races. Let's not do that. And 40-35 your score. Extreme back-mounted events. I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised. Like off-course skiing? No, probably not. Probably not. And that could work, Trippy. Yeah, there were a lot of demonstrations in that. There were a lot of them. Another 7 on the 4th of the week, do the fireworks smoking trapped in the valley. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Probably a good idea. Especially because of the fires, yeah. Snowshoeing. Or he literally asked the public who steal it. Yeah, that also was pretty dumb. That was also very dumb that he basically made a very clear FBI look for me. Whatever the equivalent of FBI in that town is. Again, 40-35 your score. 2 free throws for Taylor coming up. A chance for Kansas to get their largest lead of the day. Yeah, there's so many more, JP. You're not wrong on that one. Ice climbing, I could actually see. I could see ice climbing. Problem is if it collapses. If the ice collapses. I could see ice climbing, actually, at some point. Two free throws coming up here. When we get back, Tiller at the line again. Neither team has missed a free throw yet. As crazy as it sounds, neither team has missed one yet. And I cycle through Climber's Head. Yeah, that'd be a problem. Nepal hosts the Olympics in Mount climbing with Mount Everest. Oh, man. 2 free throws for Tiller. First one, got it. You know, so, yeah, door not open. The door was insane, too. Second free throw. Got it. Now the team has missed so far. I gotta look a bit more at him. Dexy. We'll see. Obviously, with the combine coming up, gotta see a little bit more of the prospects. Largest of the game for Kansas. They're up by 7. Trailed 27-20. Since then, a nice 22-8 run. Near side layup blocked by Badunga. Out of play, staying with Houston. But a great block there by Badunga. Protecting the paint on the near side. Flemings denied. Flemings has been so good this season, but not much today. Help defense there by Badunga after he was guarded by Peterson. Badunga about 3 blocks a game this season. Gets a big one there. On the near side now, Uzan. Back up top it goes for Tugler. Tugler picks up his dribble. And we'll go back by the logo to Sharp. Sharp picking the left side, set by Tugler. Sharp, step back 3 over White. Can't get it. Too strong. Rebound falls for Houston, though. It's Sinak back up top. Going to try another 3, and that one misses short. And Kansas will let it go out of play. Council lets it go out. Whoever hosts the combine gets an auto berth each year. As a Colts fan, I can see why you want that. Peterson will take it down the right side. Up top by the logo to Council. Council spins around, now goes on the right side, working on Flemings. He's double-teamed. Health defense comes, so it's a reset back up top to Peterson by the Allen Fieldhouse logo. Peterson, he's double-teamed by the logo. Swarming defense there, so it goes across the floor for Tiller. And we're going to turnover on the play. Great defense there by Houston. Swarming. No space whatsoever. Turnover on the play. Or it doesn't. Yep. I have a feeling about that on that one. 8th turnover on Kansas today. They're -1 in turnovers, +7 in points. That's what matters. Taking it down here is Flemings. Flemings on the far side it goes for Miller. Up top now, Sinak. Back to Miller. He's guarded by Peterson. Miller driving on the near side. Miller from the second block goes out wide on the near side. Back by the free throw line. Tugler. Back by the near elbow. Fadeaway jumper. Bad shot by Flemings. He'll get the board, though, after missing that one. Flemings gets it back. Flemings feeds it. Good cut. Layup. Can't draw the foul. Flemings misses the layup. Against your 5-10 with the win. They could be. 3 ball. White. Got it. His second 3 of the game. Trey White on the left side. Corner 3 is up to 16 points. 2 for 2 from 3. See where both teams at Kansas wins. Houston, I'd say a 3 at this point. Kansas, also a 3. You know what we're doing with McGovern? Yeah, that's the big thing, too, a free agency. That's the big thing. 8-0 run for Kansas. A 25-8 run over the last, 10.5 minutes. Fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. These are bad shots by Houston. They're settling for some rough looks. Sinak, fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. Not even close. Houston's crumbling. They're taking these shots with plenty of time on the shot clock. These are long 2s, contested 2s. Houston's settling for some crap looks. Not sure what they're doing. No, Houston's good this year. I mean, they were 23-2, but they've been struggling as of late. McDowell back by the logo. Now near side for Badunga. He'll give it off to White. White with 2 threes. Feeds it down low. Tiller fouled. He'll shoot 2. Cincinnati, a 3 if Kansas wins soon. Let's not go that far. Not even sure if Cincinnati makes a tournament. I don't think they will. You call for me, yep, you got your bet with White. You got your bet with White, so you got 1 at least. I want to cut of that if they do it. Do want to cut of that one if they pull it off. So 2 free throws here for Kansas, up by 10. Largest lead for them. Got a 25-8 run. Kansas perfect in the line so far, as is Houston. And there you picked the last 2 years. Yes, they were. First one here, too strong. First miss for either side of the line, Tiller. 70% of the line this season, can't get the first. You need both? Oh, man. They were combined 20 for 20 before that free throw. Houston come back, they got to take better shots. I think they can. Their defense has been fine, but they got to take better shots. Second free throw by Tiller is good, 1 for 2. You Mississippi Valley State, their first D1 win of the season. First D1 win. Yeah, it's going to take a lot, Dean. They can, but they need to play a lot better offense. they're settling for contested twos. It's not great right now, Dean. It's not great. Fleming's now. He'll pull from the near elbow. Again, a contested two with plenty of time on the shot clock. That's not a good shot. From the elbow, contested with 22 seconds on the shot clock. No need for that. McDowell on the left side gives it off. I mean, this is like selfish basketball right now. Selfish on Houston's part. This is like not fun to watch. Council driving here on the left side. Floats from the second block. That one's good. Kansas up by 13. Your first win against a D1 school, not versus women's college. Yep. Kansas, a 28-8 run. Just saw another goal meld by Walking a Stock. High run from Saturday. Got the win. Needed it badly against Winthrop. In the driver's seat for the one. Still have a lot of work to do. 3-ball on the far side. Again, contested look. It's a contested shot with 20 on the shot clock. There was no need for that. It's like they're taking the first shot they can get, and even if it's not open. Council. Pick on the right side, step up Bidunga, gives it off to McDowell. McDowell feeds down the right corner for Tiller. Tiller going to drive inside now. Tiller spins around, puts up a shot, foul. He'll go the line shooting 2 at the under 12. All right. 2 favorite start options, Logan Jones and Jake Slaughter. Yeah. Gotta take a look at the offensive lineman for them, but yeah. So, we go to the under 12 timeout. Kansas both at Arizona and K-State. That's going to be tough. They split, that's a good sign. They split, that's a good sign. It's like how UK plays it. It's not good right now. Arizona beat Kansas? Yes, I would. I would. Maybe close. I take whoever's at home. That's one of the games I take whoever's at home. When we bring back the Subway Surfers channel, yes. Yeah, I get it, Ricky. I get it on that one. Oh, both Arizona schools? Oh, both Arizonas? Oh, yeah, I'll take them to beat Arizona State. That's easy. Hey, Kelvin Simpson needs to call timeout, but we'll be bailed by the media. Yep. We'll be bailed by the under 12. Kansas Jones injury. Houston loses this. That pretty much puts a bow in it for the Cats. Yep, I think so. Puts a bow in it for the 1 seed. And 2 free throws coming up here and already in the bonus after this. Right, if one's got the ACL, that's the big thing, obviously. For now, that means Sergeant Power Conferences. It does not, no. But it does help. It does help your case for a 1 seed. Arizona, I think they got to be one of the ones. Arizona, Michigan, Duke should be ones, barring anything insane. The final one's up for grabs. Could be Houston if they bounce back. UConn, Florida, maybe Iowa State. You got some looks. Big 12 gets disbanded? Oh, they all get picked up. By either the Pac, the ACC, the Big 10, the SEC, no one gets left behind. Cincinnati is the only school that maybe gets left behind, but I doubt it. Or UConn the last one? Depends, because obviously St. John's has the Big East right now. Or Houston, they lose this. I don't think it eliminates them. If they win the Oklahoma State. If Houston wins the Big 12 tournament, they'll get the one. Maybe Houston team will be 27-5, game the 1, wins the conference tournament, beats some good teams in the process. Treyway was plus 150, so that could be a nice single prop out, man. They'd all be taken, JP. They'd all get taken by someone. All right, 2 free throws coming up here. 13-point game. Chance to extend their lead even more. at the under 12 timeout. Appreciate all you guys soon. If you like, we see folks can hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out. Telling heroes to try to grow this community even more. First free throw. Cannot get it. Clinks out. Taylor misses the first. The Texas schools will go SEC. Oklahoma State will go SEC too if they all disbanded. But again, it's not going to happen. Second free throw. Got it. Taylor goes 1 for 2 that trip. SEC falls apart. That's never happened. So no one's getting left behind. And SEC, Big 10, Big 12 all fall apart. No one's getting left behind. Got bigger issues to worry about at that point. Uzan. Pick the left side set. Holding here, working on Badunga on the far side. Now crossover goes back up top to Sacco. Sacco gives it up by the logo. Pumping on the 3. Sharp down low to Sacco. Sacco, baby hook, gets it. Just the third field goal for Houston this half. Down to a 12-point game. Actual ball movement in that possession. I'm impressed. Actual ball movement there. Not just settling for the first shot you see, or how contested it is. White. Left side McDowell. Gives up from the corner. Council. Feeds it out wide on the right side. White, 2 for 2 from 3. Goes 2 for 3 as he misses that one. We do have a injured player for Houston. Sharp is on the ground on the far side of the field, or the court. So Emmanuel Sharp, the redshirt senior, he is down. We have a stoppage here as a result of it. Yeah, Houston falls off the one line unless they can rally. Yep, I'm with you there. So what happened here with Sharp? You got the screen on Badunga. Just took a shot there. Cincy plus 5.5 tomorrow. Ooh. Been playing good balls, wait. I gotta say, Wes Miller's got that team in a good spot the last 2 weeks. All the helmets changed to all 32 teams. Oh, I don't know. Some of them are never changing. Like the Packers are never changing their helmets. Titans will change, I think, March 12th. Sharp walks off on his own power. That's good to see. They'll come out for the moment. Houston takes it down. 11 to go, down by 12. Uzan. To the logo it goes. Pump fake. Miller. It's down the far side. Crossover here is Flemings. Flemings now driving. Baseline jumper on the left, on the far side. Got it. Back-to-back field goals made by the Cougars, down to 10. Right, Packers want us to change a few times a year. Early Cinderella team. Oh, man. I mean, Cinderella pick. I mean, I got to go Miami. I mean, they haven't lost yet. I like the way they play. Badunga. Gives it off Peterson. 3 ball on the left side. Got it. His first 3 of the game. Peterson. Oh, the background? Oh, you mean the background? Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll change it. Yeah, tomorrow we're changing it. Uzan on the near side. Gives it off. First 3 for Peterson. Into double figures once again. Flemings. Gives it off on the far side in the corner. Resend back up top. Fakes the 3. Uzan crossing over. 10 on the shot clock. Working on Badunga. Pick on the right side. Set by Sacco. Will try a 3 off the pick. That one no good. Rebound falls for Badunga. Badunga, 10 minutes to go. Gets the board. Tomorrow, what games am I streaming? We are doing... Oh, man. Let me double check on that one. So I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure just yet on that. Tiller. Up top. McDowell. Near side. Tiller. Crossing over. Now looking to post up on the left side. Tiller. Floats it to Badunga on the right side. Good floater there. And Badunga can't get the layup. Gets his own board and a foul on the floor. Going against Houston. So free throws coming up here for the Jayhawks. Yeah, let me check what we're doing tomorrow. We are doing members only stream. And that's going to be at 5:30 Eastern time. Members only 5:30. It's actually goaltending. I didn't see the goaltend on that one, but they are going to call it goaltending. No foul, but goaltending. I didn't see it. Alpha Networks live from the Combine? About time they were live content. We'll do New Mexico against Nevada. We'll do that game. Jumper, foul on the floor. That one's no good. By Flemings. He's had a rough day shooting. Flemings from the field. Just 3 for 13, only 8 points for him. And Houston just 2 for the last 14. So we should be live for that. that should be the games we're doing. So 3:30 we're live for that. Layup, misses the easy layup on the far side. Rebound falls for Kansas. They'll take it down themselves. Council picks up his rule, goes extra pass, White open the corner for three. Can't close down in time. Got it. Largest lead, 18 points. Yeah, the Times logo's not that good. I don't like it. His third of the game. He's up to 19. And Kansas on cruise control right now. Up top it goes. 3 ball. Can't get it. Too short. Houston trying to get the board out of play. Staying with the Cougars. Okay, I think tomorrow we're going to do... I want to do a bubble game. Let's do a bubble game. Gonzaga's football in the future. Fiction. I'm going to say fiction. We'll do a bubble game. We'll do West Virginia, Oklahoma State tomorrow after the members only stream. How's it going, Jackson? Yeah, so after the members only stream, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, and then we'll do New Mexico, Nevada. So we'll do 2 games tomorrow. Wednesday, St. John's, UConn, and Santa Clara, St. Mary's. Let's call it a press conference. Out wide here. Back up top it goes. Sharp. It's back in the game, floats it up, can't get it, and then fouled on the putback. He'll shoot 2. In Nevada, Mexico, yep, we're doing that game. Well, we're doing one regardless. That's 11 o'clock Eastern. I was thinking about 7 o'clock. So 2 games tomorrow. Two games on Wednesday, including Santa Clara, St. Mary's. First one here for Sharp. Got it. Houston has not missed from the line yet. Yeah, we might, JP. We might. Haven't decided yet, but it's going to be a busy day of streaming tomorrow on Wednesday. Then Thursday we'll do Purdue. Thursday we're going to do the Purdue game against Michigan State. That's a big one on Peacock. So we'll have High Point on the background, but we'll do Purdue. Second free throw is good. Yeah, I get it, Jackson. I get it. Taking it down here. It's only spring training, though. Council. It's off on the right side for McDowell. McDowell picks up his dribble, goes up top of the logo for Jackson. Jackson on the left side for Council. Council down low, Badunga working the baseline. Badunga tries to keep it in play and does. Nice find there for White in the restricted area. The floater's good. Exhibitions for a baseball classic? No way. No. I don't do any exhibitions unless it's NFL. I don't do anything like that. Sharp gives up by the logo up top to Uzan. Uzan. 8 minutes to go. Houston running out of time. Pick on the right side set. Uzan to the near elbow. Sanak back to Uzan. Cross it over on the near side. Lose the handle. Gets it right back. Feeds it to the free throw line. 5 on the clock. Trying to get by Badunga. Spinning around. Floater no good. Rebound falls for Kansas. Houston cannot buy a bucket right now. And Council will hold it here. So he crosses half court with 7.5 to go. Pick on the left side by Badunga. Feeds to Badunga by the left elbow. Nice cut. White all alone. Blocked though from behind. They're going to call a foul though. On the dunk attempt, 2 free throws coming up for White. One of the best free throw shooters in the nation. Sharp getting called for that one. His 4th. And we go to the under 8. 18-point game. And White with 21 points. A chance to get 23. 6 for 6 at the line. Houston, 2 for their last 17 from the field. 20% from the field this half. 28% this game. Middle should be half Jags and half some of my favorite helmets. I'd probably just do all Jaguars. Yeah, good game for White. Very good game for White. Probably just do all Jaguars. Because I can't really decide on just the 8. I also realized for baseball, the helmets don't fit. So we have a bit of a problem with that. The helmets for baseball don't fit. So I might have to do the ice cream helmets. I'll have to test it with an ice cream helmet. See if that fits. Ice cream helmets should fit. But the baseball helmets do not fit, unfortunately. So I got to figure something out with that. I might just have to go ice cream helmets. That's not going to look as good. I want like the actual helmets, but it will not look as good. White again, 21 points. His season high this year, 22 for the senior guard. Yeah, the beam actually works for 16 games. About time. I get that, RFK. I get it. Chance get a season high here. Had 22 against Duke and 22 against TCU. Playing off his mind tonight with 19. Like, the helmets for baseball fit on the side. You know, college helmets for March Madness. I might do that. The baseball helmets fit on the side, but you can't see anything on the side. There's no logo on the side. The logo is on the front. So it would look terrible. So the logo is on the front. It's too bad because they're cool helmets, but they don't fit. I haven't bought any new helmets. These are the helmets I had already from like 20 years ago when I went to Cooperstown and got a few. So finally stopped. All right. Now comes the shoveling part. So we should get all team caps. Caps don't fit. The hats don't fit in the case. They're too big, too thick too. Hats will not fit. The ice cream cups probably will fit. Be surprised if they don't. Talk like a sports broadcaster. Appreciate you with tongue gut on that one. Appreciate you with tongue gut, Bomber. How won't hats? Well, because you have to face them on the front. Probably you have to face the hats on the front. But if snowplows do all the work, oh, that's good. That makes things a little bit easier. Because, like, you can do helmets on the side for football because the logos are on the side. But baseball, the logos are on the front. So I'll show you an example of the under 4 timeout. I'll get one of the helmets I have. Is that beat? Appreciate you. Yep. Yeah, I want to do like a radio call. I want to give you like a radio call. I do a lot of this too. I'm going to be live for 2 games tomorrow. And be live Wednesday as well. We got 2 games tomorrow. Smash the back. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Lou, it depends on the ACL, obviously. First free throw is good. White's up to 22. Tied a season high. Work overnight too. Not surprised with that. Mexico, 4 games left. 2-2. They could sneak in, but they got to make it to the final at least. If you don't make it to the final, you're not in. I don't think anyone that doesn't make it to the final is getting in. White, a season high 23. Kansas 90% at the line. They're up by 20, largest lead for the Jayhawks. Flemings takes it down, gives it off. Bounce pass on the far side to Miller. Miller pick on the right side by Tugler. Miller looking to drive here. Miller, floater from the 3rd block, gets the friendly roll. There's nothing to hide you, Cujo. This is the only game on. It's like the only thing on. Taking it down here, 18-point game council. I gotta watch a lot. Keep the door off? No, because I thought about that. The problem is that if I do, it's the finger roll there, can't get it from the paint. And reach and foul then on Council, who missed that last shot. Team's 4th. Kevin Sampson looking on the first coach to win twice at Allen Fieldhouse under himself. Did not know that. Did not know that. Mexico lose tomorrow? I think they win, but if they don't, they're in serious trouble. NBA Peacock's on, yeah. Yeah, because the cases, they don't stay up. Like, they're not, like, on the side. The latches are on the bottom. They're not on the side. If they're on the side, you could do it. Yeah, I saw you on the top 10. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Dexy. Reverse layup. Fouled. No foul, actually. No foul. Miller wanted it. Not going to get it. Houston bench was calling for it, too. Not going to get on the reverse layup on the near side. Now Jackson crosses over the right elbow. Goes to White. Back up top to Tiller. Tiller, near side, Peterson. Peterson behind the arc. Resets the play. Goes out. One on the right side of Jackson. Jackson crossing over. He'll drive inside. Puts up the shot. Blocked. And now Houston looking to stretch the floor. In transition, foul and 1. Flemings. Finally a bucket for him. He's at a cold half. Hi to everyone of the U.S. hockey team. How's it going, everyone? I appreciate you tuning in. We'll draw the foul there on McDowell. That's a 16-point game. Mississippi Valley State is on. Yeah, I think we'll stay on the top 15 matchup. Flemings at the line for the and 1. Houston 8 for 8 at the line tonight. Make it 9 for 9. Not missed yet. Now down by 15. Flemings into double figures now, 11 points. Not a great game for him, but big bucket there. Need 5 more Flemings? We'll see. Jackson takes it down. Pick on the right side set. By Taylor, if Flemings gets us, I want to cut of this parlay. That's insane, Joe. McDowell, left side bounce pass to Peterson in the corner on the left side. Peterson spins around, third block. Help defense never comes. It's a wild fadeaway. Can't get it. Not a great shot by Peterson. Rebound the play for McCarty. He'll give it down the near side to Flemings. Flemings, layup. Gets it. 5 straight for Flemings. And it's down to a 13-point game. Timeout called. It was over a 20-point game at one point. Yeah, the top 15 hit hard. But Flemings, 5 straight for him. And Houston trying to bounce back and battle back with 5:49 to go in regulation here. Flemings up to 13. Hard layup there. Will FIBA pull the games? No, I don't think so. I don't think they will. Make some Pop Secret. Ooh, nice. Can't on Pop Secret. 7-0 run for the Cougars. Now, they didn't pull it when Brazil had unrest before 2014. First team being part of college basketball. Oh, nice. They're not pulling anything. New Mexico plays Nevada. And the cartel's not dumb enough to do it during the World Cup. They're not dumb enough to do it during the World Cup. With the entire world forces watching. BPA 26? Yeah, B never does that, though. But BPA is a good strategy. I like that. Got some strikeouts there, too. Nice. So we got timeout on the floor. 61-48 your score. Kansas in front by 13, but the lead has dwindled. A 20-point lead dwindled after a 7-0 run. Get a new video out. If you haven't seen it, click that link above. Should have a new one dropping tomorrow, too, if all goes according to plan. $61.48 your score. Help us on the road to 100K. We're at 71.3. Close to 71.4 in terms of subscribers. We'll see if we get there. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Hopefully. Pop Secret's like popcorn. Cartel played some of the change. Yeah, they changed this. Peterson. White. Season high for him. Goes back up top to Peterson. Peterson. On the right side, feeds it out to McDowell. McDowell back to Peterson at the point. 8 on the shot clock. Peterson bounce pass to the left corner for White. White. Jab step. On the baseline. Back up top on the right side. Wild 3 by Council. Can't get it. Put back. No good. They went over the rim. They're going to get it. Yeah, Taylor was over the rim on that. At the Pitter in Reno. It's in Reno. It's in Reno. The Beasy call for over the rim. Houston gets it back. Down by 13. They're trailing by 20 a minute ago. Pats, Super Bowl predictable midseason. Midseason, yeah. I don't know about predictable, but it wasn't shocking. Baseline jumper from the second block. That one. Too much on it for Flemings. But stolen away. Gets it back. Good hustle defense there by Miller. Miller gets the steal. Now Miller by the free throw line. He'll drive on the left, on the near side. Double team help defense comes. Finds man in the corner. Sanak for 3. Too strong. Rebound on the play. Out of play. Houston can't keep it in. Despite the effort there by Flemings. Not predictable, but people saw it. Right, they got Nevada. Yeah, I had New Mexico. Yeah, popcorn's popping. Yep. Oh, no, it wasn't shocking. No, it was not shocking. No, in midseason, it was not shocking. But you have 5 with a 5er. Long track speed skip for 23 could be an Oval Lingotto in Italy. Or it could be in the Netherlands. I think they're going to do everything in the French, in France. But you could do it in Italy for the second straight Olympics. You could do that. I mean, it does border. You do have that. I think every venue is going to be on the France side of things. I'd be surprised if it's not. I'm on the right side, Peterson. Appreciate the 5er, man. Get you on the Jet Sharks team. 3 ball up top. Deep 3, but got it. Stops at 7-1. McDowell. Big 3 there. Big 3 from McDowell. Gets you on the bonus, too. The 40 bonus. 64-48. Yeah, they started at, they only had 2 losses to start this year off. And then Houston answered the 3. They're on the far side. Miller, his first of the game. Down to 13 with 4 to go. 10-3 run for the Cougars. So they're running out of time. Oh, it's very close to Torino. Very close. Council. Near corner. McDowell. Extra pass. Peterson. He's got 1-3 today. Can't get the second. Too strong on that one. Same team. They're fighting for it. And Flemings will take it down. Flemings. Crossover here. He's got 13 points. Up top it goes. Miller. He'll try a 3 off the pick. That one wide left. Rebound on the play. Falls for Verdunga. Don't build a new long track speed skating venue? I wouldn't think so. I think you would want a venue that already exists. But I'm not sure you could go Italy back-to-back years. I think they want to keep it on the French side. Peterson, I'm not sure how they're going to do it. They don't even have a logo yet. I'm not sure this is going to be a well-run Olympics. They don't have a logo 4 years out. Like, how do you not have a logo for the send-off? 3-ball, right side. Peterson got it. 2 threes for Peterson this half, up to a 16-point game. Just 2 for 7 from 3, but that could be the dagger. With under 3 to go. By the logo Flemings. Out wide here on the far side. Gives it off by the elbow. Bad pass. Out of play. Last touch by Houston. And we go the under 4. Off Tugler's hands. Back to Kansas with about 2:50 left. In Kansas, going to go to 41-0 on Big Monday. And Houston in danger drum with their 3rd straight for the first time in 9 years. You beat Arizona Sunday, you got a chance at the 1 seed. Whoever wins the Big 12, I think, gets a 1. Whoever gets the 1 seed, whoever wins the Big 12 gets a 1. Last night, someone got a hold of your debit card number. Oh, man. Try to order 200 stuff at Walmart online. That's dumb. It's so dumb. If you're gonna steal someone's card, don't order like a large amount. You're gonna do it. Just do a little bit here and there where you don't notice. Or like $30 of stuff, then 40, and 30. Like, don't do that. Don't make it obvious. Criminals are dumb like that. Only 2 lost stuff till week 15. Yep. Mountain West Sound 1-team league. I think so too. I said during non-conference play, I think they're gonna be 1, maybe 2 bid. Yeah, it's gonna be hard top to sport Olympics. It's gonna be great. Right, the facility in question still exists. You go to Albertville. It's been a bit. They have to renovate a little bit. Yeah, Nashville Olympic Soccer in 28. Yep. Yeah, it's all MLS stadiums. It makes sense. Again, soccer, they spread across the country. They always do that. So, no problem with that. It's a nice stadium, too, for what I can tell. Never been, but it looks nice. You get a new car now? Yes. Yeah, that sucks. But at least nothing bad happened. The criminal was dumb enough. Someone spent 1K on my recently deceased grandma's estate account? Oh, God. Yeah, once again, it's a 4-figure. I mean, what are we doing here? I don't see it, Matthew. I don't see that commercial. I think it's a local ad. It's local. It's not. I don't see it. I see Genesis right now. Over here in the microwave. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't see the ad. I see a Genesis ad. I got nothing. And this ad is XPS. Yeah, it's a local ad, Matthew. So don't. It's not ESPN. And under 4 timeout. Kansas looking to bounce back from that loss against Cincinnati. Time to Joe Popcorn. There you go. Yeah, seriously, losing Colorado State getting swept by Grand Canyon. That was, yeah, they're in trouble. They're in some serious trouble. It's calling ESPN a new channel like calling Deep the Streets. Yeah. You know, it's not been a new channel in about 50 years. All right, back underway here. In just a little bit. And we're back to normal now. All good. 2:48. Last chance for Houston. Kansas going to inbound this one. San Jose starting on the road in the NIT. I don't know about on the road in the NIT. I think they'll be at home. Full court press. They wave it off. Council will take it down. 6-score game, 2:40 to go. Council. They get in, but they got to win the conference tournament. Yeah. Yeah, I think at-large hopes are dead at this point. Peterson now. Holding on the right side by the Allen Fieldhouse logo. So smoke. Oh, yeah. That's how we move forward when I do popcorn. That's how we move forward. Council from the right block. Tries to feed to the near corner. Poked away. Not enough on the pass to McDowell. And again is McCarty. McCarty up top. Doesn't go for the easy two. Instead, going to hold the play here for Flemings. Flemings by the near elbow. Back to McCarty. He'll try a contested three. That one no good. Bad possession there for Houston. Completely wasted that one. Rebound by Tiller. And Kansas will take it down here, holding it with 2 to go. Council, I'm not sure why he didn't take the quick 2. Council holding it by the logo. It's Kansas about to go to 11-4 in the conference play, 21-7. For dropping a few spots in the AP Top 25 that came out earlier today. Gonna bounce back nicely as Houston's going to drop their 3rd straight. Fadeaway jump from the right elbow. That one too much. Kansas keeps it in play for the moment. Last touched by Kansas. Back to Houston. Okay, with the top 10 fiction. I'm going to say fiction. Like we're up to 3 minutes. I'll cook like a minute 45 forward over here. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. I go 2:35 on my popcorn. I go 2:35. Someone called Popcorn Fire Middle School? Oh, wow. Three ball. Line driving in for Houston. Quick 3 for the Cougars. Flemings, he's up to 16. There you go. Flemings, his first 3 of the game. Kansas breaks the trap. Council takes it down the right side. No foul yet. Yeah, KU beat Arizona, yep. It's going to be a good one. KU Arizona, the rematch is going to be pretty good. Holds in a half court here on the right side is Council. There's no killer instinct. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Don't trust him in the clutch. I get you. Near side, Tiller on the left side. Fadeaway jumper. Contested 2-2 on the clock. Got it. Tiller in double figures. A double-double for him. 11 points and 10 boards. Houston down by 15. Flemings gives it off. Harwell for 3. That one misses. Pearson gets the board. Gives it off on the right side. 8-second difference for the shot clock and the game clock. Houston not going to foul. And Council will get the crowd pumped up and on its feet. No foul here. Kansas is going to win this one. Houston, a rough day shooting. They finished just 31% from the field. 28% this half. You can't beat Arizona taking a Big 12 tourney. Shot clock violation. As Kansas just holds. Yep, the lady has 6 different beasts. Yep. And that's a little bit different. White, thanks to his season high 23, going to win this one for Kansas. Wait, so just popcorn rotate? Nice. 41-0 on Big Game Monday. Step back 3. Misses. Houston gets their own board. Floater is good. Sanak gets the floor. Might be important to some. If you did live betting, the floater by Sanak is good. 9 points for him on 4 for 13 shooting. I mean, it was a rough game for Houston. No other way to say it. Sharp was 1 for 10. Fleming 6 for 18. Sanak 4 for 13. Team shot under 32% from the field. And Kansas wins by 13. Cindy was on the road for the NIT. Oh, I don't know about that. You have to see who accepts the NIT by 2. Let's see who accepts it. Colorado State last 4 in. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what to think of the Mountain West. I think it's a 2-bid league. Mountain West is a 2-bid league this year. And by 2, I mean 1's the first 4 team. All right, on that note, yeah, very nice win over Houston. Yep, very nice with 69. All right, on that note, let's do some overtime. We're going to add 40 to the Sharks game, too, because we need to fuck him with the bonus. So, let's do some OT. If you've never been to one of these streams, how it works like this. 5 minutes on the clock. Every donation increases 10 more on the stream. Once the clock is 0, that's the end of the stream. You can't win, yep. Yeah, I had them win 2 on their home floor. I can't swim on their home floor. So, spin the karaoke wheel too. $50 gets any song you want. I'll post a new vid tomorrow that I was able to do the other night. $25 get a song half off. Song half off for this stream and this stream only is going to be, and Mexico's on the bubble. Whole Mountain West seems to be on the bubble. The entire Mountain West is on the bubble at this point. There's no one that's confidently in. Utah State's the closest, but Faith by George Michael. All right. Yeah, 2 OTs in one day. Yep. Faith by George Michael is the song that is half off. All right. And we did OT earlier today, but we'll do another one. Why the heck not? ESPN takes again to the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? Anything you want, just let me know. We'll do it. Tomorrow, members only stream at 5:30 Eastern Time. 7 o'clock. We are live for the Oklahoma State game. And then we're going to be live at, yeah, they lost to Long Beach State. Yep. They lost to Long Beach State. I was shocked by that. We'll be live at 11 for the Nevada game. House of Liars. All right. Rock Chalk. There you go. There you go, Keller. There you go. We'll call you on the bubble. I think if they slump down the stretch, I think they're the safest team, but I'm not locking them in just yet. They're the safest one in, but I'm not locking them in. House of Liars, 741. Let's do it. Kansas gets a win. They'll be on the line for the 1 seed of the Big 12. Yeah. Whoever wins the Big 12 tournament gets the one, I think. Then you won in war. All right, Mike with another tour. Appreciate you, man. Why did Levine get criticism for going shirtless at Super Bowl? Well, Red Hot Chili Peppers didn't. I think because Red Hot Chili Peppers started out shirtless, and Levine did not start out shirtless. It felt like a gimmick. It felt like a complete gimmick. Like Red Hot, they just started out like that, and also it was outdoors in New York, so it gave them a bit of edge. This was in a dome. There was no need to do it. They're going to lose again. Shocker. I like the beat on this one. Be your 1980 week for 1840, nice. Yeah, as many questions as possible. I would take like 3 hours to do them all. The vocals are very intense on this. Like you can feel the angst on this one. Houston trouble? Yeah, I'd say so. Offense, they're not getting good looks right now. They're not getting good looks. Like, that's a few games in a row where they have just not shot the ball well. They're not getting good looks. Duke number 1 overall? Yeah, right now. Right now, they're number 1 overall. Why is he travel for big money sports center? Probably his contract. He travels for NFL, and he wants to stay home in the DMV area, so... There's no reason to do it, really. There's no real reason to do it. Because you lose production elements, too. Is it going to be Dabo's final? No, I don't think it will be. Or Dabo's final? No, I don't think so. Number 1 song of the weekend for movie soundtrack. Give this lady her second number 1. Okay. April 1840. Okay. So, Olivia Newton-John, it's not Magic. That was later in the year. Second number 1 for this lady. Ooh. April 1980. Ooh. Okay, let me think about this one. It's not Diana Ross. It's not Barbra Streisand yet. No, and Streisand had multiple number 1s by that point. Because I like the boy, John Sir. All right, we're going back to the emails I can't send her. I like it. Right, loss happened. No, yeah, loss happened. Right, yeah, I get you a clip on that one. And which game do you want, John Sir? Get you on the call for it. Which game do you want? I forgot what... Oh, no, you won the Blackhawks. I remember which one you wanted. Yeah, first one since 2017. Crazy, Joe, on that one. Crazy. I got you on that one. All right, next up, you wanted War by 741. Oh, man, I'm trying to think of this one. Yeah, Pierce only 14. Yeah, 2 for 7 from 3, but got the 2 in the second one that mattered most. All right, man, let me think about this song. Okay, number 1, early 1980, by a woman. Her second number 1. It's not Irene Cara. It's not Donna Summer. It's not Diana Ross. It's not Barbra Streisand. It's not Olivia Newton-John. In April 1980. I gotta think about this one. Oh, Blondie. Oh, wait. Oh, I was thinking solo artists. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Heart of Glass. Yeah. I was not thinking band. If you said band, I would have gotten it. If you said band, I would have definitely gotten it. Heaven's First? I think Huts. Heaven's First. Yep, you got Hawks on that one, yep. Love the harmonies of the chorus on this with the octave. Early 68, NBC get back the rights. The next contract. Whenever the contract expires with ESPN. Top 10 NFL rivalries in 26 as in best of this season. Well, Bears, Packers, Ravens, Steelers, Seahawks, Niners, Seahawks, Rams I go with as well. The entire NFC East, Packers, Lions. However you felt older than you really are? Yeah, so yeah. I felt that way many times. Many times in my life I felt that. I'll put Michaels to a vote as well. The fills going to the chorus. Oh man, the fills on that one. Man, the fills are nuts on this. ESPN's coverage in the 90s, early 2000s. I mean, everything ESPN did for the most part was better than the 90s, early 2000s. Better than it is now. Crazy guitar solo. With the triplets? Oh, man. They going down the scale? Oh, my goodness. Be top 3 going into next season. Packers, Bears, Cowboys, Eagles, Seahawks, Niners. Or no, Seahawks, Rams. Seahawks, Rams going into next season. So I don't trust the Steelers this year. Finish popcorn already? Wow, that was quick. It takes you at least 20 minutes to finish a bowl of popcorn. Or 15 minutes at least. It's the pops. If it's regular size Pop Secret. Week of 4/9/83 for the Tamer versus Princess Death. Man. Would that be Billie Jean? Or Every Breath You Take? It's one of those two. It's either Every Breath You Take or Billie Jean. Man. Yeah, that hit hard. That hit hard. Alright, Because I Like the Boy. That's Sabrina Carpenter. One of her best from emails I can't send. The best one is Read Your Mind. That's by far the best one on that one. Plus Nonsense. Oh, wait. Oh, where are you placing where? Oh. Packers, Bears 1. Seahawks, Rams 3. Was Billie Jean, yep. The Cowboys, Eagles 2. Very interested to see how many songs Sabrina performs on her next tour from albums before Short and Sweet. She'll do Nonsense. I don't know about any other songs. I don't know if she'd do any others besides. So where's I pick this song? Oh boy. Oh boy. Terrified of where this is going. But Seattle Rams 1, Packers Bears close second. There's not like there's intensity, but not like the years of intensity compared to the other rivalries. So last thing on the queue is things stand. $5 or more gets you in. And the drum kicks in. Okay, clock's at 0. About a minute left in the song. Actually jumps the octave in the after the second chorus. Yep. Oh no, yeah, last one did not go through. Clip. Yeah, last one did not go through. Not sure why. Last one did not go through. Yeah, so far it's switcher, but that's okay. We did one earlier. You guys came in hot on that one too. Ooh, 424, 893. Final League of April, one hit wonder. Ooh. One hit wonder. Weren't a lot of ones in 93. It's not going to be 4. Is it? It's not Vanessa Williams. You're not going. I'm not sure if Silk's a one-hit wonder. If that's what we're going with, I'm not sure if Silk would be a one-hit wonder. If you're going Freak Me, which is a great song, is Silk a one-hit wonder? I had some minor hits in the process. I feel like Silk had some minor hits in the process. If we're going with that, unless we're just blanking on one, right? So I think 93 would have been a whole new world. I will always love you. Vanessa Williams was 92. UB40 was later that year. Mariah Carey was later that year. Janet Jackson was later that year. There weren't a lot of ones that year. What am I blanking on? Was it Silk with Freak Me? It's a great song. Right, right, Meatloaf was later that year, but obviously Meatloaf's not a one-hit wonder. Was it? I think it was Silk with Freak Me. Right, what other... Some blanket on a one-hit wonder from 93. Because Whoop has never hit number 1. Will be Atlanta hip-hop centric? Probably not. Or actually, it depends on the artist they get. Depends on the artist. Yeah, 15 seasons, one people, that's crazy. BTS halftime 61? Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, you're good on that one, Hip Clip. You're good. You're good. You're good. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It's all good. Yeah, at times, I remember the opening game against the Cards. I remember that. Opening night. Yeah, BTS, I think, is the favorite for 61. I would think international audience... Grow the game. 2 different circles of people. Yeah, I think so. Was it Freak Me by Silk? I'm locking in Freak Me. I'm not sure what else it would be. Because there weren't a lot of ones in 93. I'm completely blanking on one. I'm Too Sexy was 92. Heights was 92. Allen among college basketball environments? Oh, Snow! Yes, it was Informer. Wow, I completely blanked on that one. Yep, Snow, you're right on that one. You're right. If you're old at 21, man. Only gets worse from here. You'll have our days, absolutely. Allen among college basketball environments, man. 2? Probably put it 2. Weird Al would be a great halftime show. I would love that. They'll never do it, but I would love that. I'd probably put it 2 behind Duke. I'd put Duke at 1 and Kansas at 2. BTS or Blackpink? I don't think Blackpink's big enough. I don't think Blackpink is big enough. You need at least some appeal in the United States for the show. Bad Bunny has some appeal in the United States, but Blackpink, not a ton. BTS has appeal in the United States. All right, prediction for the performers. Sabrina Carpenter, they're not going to touch Morgan Wallen. He doesn't have worldwide appeal and too much controversy. It's not that good live. Sabrina will be nice. Sabrina will be really nice. Yeah, I'll go Alex Warren for America the Beautiful. Number 3. Oh, man. Number 3. I'll go Rupp. Go Rupp for number 3. Zara Larson, you at the Hilligan concert? She's not big enough. No, Zara Larson has like no hits in the U.S. Yeah, Blackpink's not getting one. Yeah, Joey Lawrence started. Yes, he did. Nothing but love can fix. Joe the 5, appreciate you, son. Who do you think the Seahawks signed this offseason? Well, they're going to re-sign Jason Spoon. I'm not sure they're going to re-sign anyone else. I'm not sure they're going to make any free agent moves. Maybe an offensive lineman, but I don't think they're going to get anyone big. I don't think they're going to get anyone big. I'd be very, very surprised if they do. Yeah, a Thursday activity. Because cap space, it's going to be hindered after re-signing Jason and Spoon. Because they're going to let Woolen walk. So, I don't think they're going to go free agent route. Usually after winning a championship, you don't really go the free agent route. You just draft a lot of guys. So I'd be surprised. Rocky Mountain Oysters, I'd rather do that. RFK. I'd rather do that. Yeah, Spin Knockers at the peak. Yep. Yep, 2 Princes, Lomas can't be wrong. Great songs. Great songs. I'm not sure if I left your voice and sing Anthem. Anthem. Oh, man. Maybe Ella Langley? Maybe. Fact. Who did Jags go for in the draft? We don't have a first-round pick. So, Guess who we're doing for agency? I would think pass rushing defensive tackle or secondary. It just Sharks cut off quick. Yes, it did. It did. I would think it's, and Joe actually is now in front, so that's $20 bonus there, if that holds. Pavia, yeah, we'll get Pavia in the draft. Yeah, I'm going to guess Pons. I think Pons, if he's available. 80s Joe Bicky 93. Duran, Ordinary World. Ordinary World. I saw that, Kevin, yeah. I don't know too much about Tourette's, so it's not my place to comment on it. I don't know too much about, like the intricacies of Tourette's, so it's not my place to comment on it. This would be a lot different if it was just a regular person saying the word. That would be a very different story, but I don't know too much about the intricacies of Tourette's and the science of it and whatnot, so not my place to comment on it. It's just a crazy, crazy situation. All right, so, yeah, great, Jamie. Ordinary World, I think, is the best song. I think Ordinary World is the best song that Duran has, by far, actually. They have a lot of bangers. I've seen them live. They're awesome. But Ordinary World is their best song. I don't even think it's close. Come On Down's a great song, too. But Ordinary World, I think, is by far their best. So, last call for anything. Otherwise, we're going to sign off here. Hang on, I don't think the Seahawks signing one. I appreciate the $5, though. Appreciate you, man. Congrats on hitting your bet, man. Congrats on hitting the bet. So, here's the game plan. Members only stream, 5:30 Eastern time. 7 o'clock, Oklahoma State. That's crazy, Kid Clip. That's crazy. Oklahoma State, West Virginia, 7 o'clock. 11 o'clock will be live for the Santa Clara game. No, not Santa Clara. That's Wednesday. Nevada game. Nevada against New Mexico. Yeah, I think so, Summer. Yeah. Well, we did one yesterday, so. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on. We're not done yet. Hang on a second. Not done yet. I got you. No, you're good, Rice. You're good. Hang on. We're holding it. We're waiting. I got you. We're waiting, JP. We're waiting. Hang on a second. We're holding it. We are holding it. Michael's thinking of coming in. And 5 or more gets you in at this point. We're holding it here. We got 2 games tomorrow for college basketball, plus the members only stream at the end of the month. You know, we're waiting on Michael. Yep, Michael said he wants something. So, waiting on that. Yeah, waiting on that. I'm holding it here. Yeah, close there. Tentatively in May, we have a theme song that reached number 1 in 76. Ooh. Tentatively in May. 76, number 1. It's not TSOP. Welcome back, John Sebastian. Was that 77? Throw full shreds? Maybe. Maybe, right? I might do that. I could see that, actually. That would be that. That would be cool to show, like, the dangers of AI. That could be an interesting one. But Michael with a 5, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I saw the sirens were because someone was smoking in the bathroom. And then they did the, and then triple play because Matt Shaw forgot to run the bases. It is welcome back out. Let's go. Good song. Say pepperoni, people. He takes over Chicago sports team, brings in the 5 pillars, and forces them all to accept his religion. Oh, boy. I like it. All right. April Fool's channel where it's just the 5 pillars. Oh, God. People be very confused on that. Be very confused. All right, here we go. The only prompt in here right now, and $5 and more gets you in. He tries to convert the Chicago sports teams. Here we go. He stands in front of the Bears, the Bulls, the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Fire in the Sky. He waves a large flag with the 5 pillars. He holds up St. Pepperoni. Listen here, all of you. The Blackhawks, the Bears, the Bulls, the Sox, the Cubs, the Fire in the Sky. You will accept the 5 pillars. Pizza, wine, vodka, holy naps, and Jesus. Yes, it is summer, yep. With the Blackhawks, oh, wow. The team steers back. Kid, what are you even talking about? Don't interrupt the pillars. The Bulls star player snorts. I mean, your weird pizza cult. Yeah, the Bears are from Gary. They don't count. No thanks. We play basketball, not whatever this is. It's St. Pepperoni. St. Pepperoni for the pillars. You're asking us to accept your 5 pillars with New York pizza? No, you're not wrong. Hip clip, you're not wrong. You think Chicago teams care about that? No. No Chicago-style deep dish, Saints. How can you refuse? I need Chicago-style pizza. Otherwise, I'm not joining your religion. Fine. Then I unleash the plague upon you. So far, not bad. He waves his arms. His disciples chant weekly. Nothing happens at all. Kid, you just wave your arms at us. That's it. No! It should have worked, but my grandpas would have guessed St. Pepperoni's on that stately after all. He then glares at the teams. He probably have the Rocky theme afterwards, yeah. The Flyers win. Breathing heavily defeated, he throws down the flag of the 5 pillars and storms off. Chicago will never understand. The teams walk off. The disciples sigh and pick up the slices of St. Pepperoni. He has disciples. The robots, the bots from the prior one that we did. The bots from the that he clicked the link of. Those are his disciples. But is there Chicago style? Wow, 2 in a row. Okay, I can live with. Yay! Thank God. Thank God. That was just about. He doesn't have any Chicago style pizza Saints. No longer racist. Thank God. Oh, God. Thank God. I think we're okay now. I think we are okay. The church can go back to being normal. I think. Fingers crossed. All right, last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, GPT, spoken quiz again. $25 gets faith by George Michael. Otherwise, here's the game plan. If 5 more prompts, like another prompt. Oh, man. If we get 5 more, I'm not sure we're going to get that. That'd be awesome if we do. Yeah, it's the fasting month now. He would not like that. He would not like fasting, because then pizza obviously would not be a thing. I'm thankful for that. Yeah, but it's gone. It's gone, at least as of late. As of late, it's gone. All right. So, game plan. Members only stream at 6 or 5:30 Eastern time. And after that, we got a game at 7, Oklahoma State. And then 11 o'clock, we go live for the Nevada game. So, busy day tomorrow. Appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 sign off. Kansas defends their home floor. I appreciate you, Michael. I appreciate you, man. Kansas defends their home floor. They win this one against Houston by 13. 3 straight losses for the Cougars. See you guys tomorrow for some more college basketball. New video dropping tomorrow. Vlog is going to plan as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow.